Mwah. Mwah. Mwah.
It's that time Argy uni wiggly exclamation mark uni love.
Mwah. 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 Mwah.
Well over 3 years and still going, Purple Heart.
perfect. Ribbon got it perfect. Just slightly taller.
Mwah.
Yeah, you already guessed it. Look who's back, motherfucker! Surely you saw this coming. Motherfucking 404. It's 404's fault. He got us FOMO.
It is 404's fault.
He gave us FOMO, and now we had to play too. Shit, my foot! I have to stay this direction or my leg goes crazy ass.
Cat ears.
I know. I was debating whether or not, like, which outfit to actually use, and if I was to do an outfit, you know, whether or not to have the ears. It's kind of funny, though.
Well, it depends. Would she show up in this scene, or would she show up in her big comfy thing?
Fuck no! She doesn't know what's out here! I was considering her showing up with a mask because she's like, look, man, I don't know if this Isekai world has dangerous pathogens in the air or some shit.
Oh my god.
I mean, is she wrong?
Not wrong.
My hand isn't here.
Look. Right there.
What?
Also,
Shut up.
it's right here.
Fucking hate you. I hope something horrible happens to you one day. Besides meeting me.
Oh my god.
I know.
Imagine we're no longer friends.
Don't joke.
That's the horrible thing that you're the one that
Please.
said it.
You know what I was doing. I wasn't serious. Don't give me an actual scary hypothetical. Yeah, wow, toxic, Wolf. Exactly. That totally wasn't delayed. And they totally didn't mean it for me, but I'm just reading it now, so it's totally intended for you. 100%.
Streamer abuse.
Yeah, you are abusing the streamer. Streamer abuse. I gotta recalibrate my eyeballs. I don't know if chat can even see this. The little fucking minigame I have to play with my eyeballs. Ugh, I have to twist the thingy. Is that on it? No, that's my mic. Where's the... There it is.
Oh, your arms. There you go.
Hold on. I can't even see what's going on right now. So I have to follow a dot with mine eyeballs. I can blink. My down right isn't super well done. What?
The Dead D Shredder sent in your chat. If it makes you feel better, we're following along.
Yes. Wait, like they're doing the game too?
Yes, that's what
That's
it's following
fucking
along.
funny! No, you'll see. You'll see. Man, Angel's facial tracking is still pretty fucking good though.
Dude, it was above the rest.
I cut above the rest.
Until later.
Yeah.
I cut above the rest. There you go. That's words. Until later.
God, her tits. I put so many bones. It wasn't even like intentionally bouncing them, and then I glanced down. I was like, "Holy shit!" fucking
Dude,
anime.
it's doing the thing it's doing the thing that I remember it would do, where if you pay attention, it's always slightly moving.
Oh yeah, slightly. Always a little bit.
It's
no
always,
matter what I'm doing.
always just a little bit. Yeah.
This foot. Oh, I forgot. I forgot. Oh my god.
Oh, you're next to me too.
Oh my god.
I feel like that's a little too jiggly, because I feel like this would just be like 90% muscle.
Well, I mean, it doesn't even like move. It's only when you pat it. Whoa, my leg. How do I stand to not fuck up everything? Is it here? It's here. I found it. But now my camera's in the wrong
Okay.
place. I use that as a reference point. Okay. Calibrate. Oh, my foot. It's, having a time. Okay. It's fine now, I think. I hope. Yeah, it looks good. Anyway, you want to actually join the world now?
Yeah?
People could be like, oh, are you a cat girl? She's like, no.
You ready?
Oh yeah, I have to join the group. Rather, to join through the group.
Yeah, were you requesting off a ribbon or something?
Almost. Hi, Comp. Oh wait, there was a shit ton of subs. Fuck. Soupway Man, 2 years and a primer too. Ah, thank you for the Bezos bucks. Lauren, 52 months perfect stream.
Oh,
What?
I heard the sub.
I muted again. Thank you! Still going, let's go! Mega! 14 months in a row! How are you doing, dude? Thank you! Oizen! Yo, guess who's in my chat? Guess who's in my chat?
Ooh.
The wolf boy.
Oh, hey, Ocean.
Oizen. Alright, Oizen.
Ocean.
Oizen.
Ocean Man.
Take me by the hand, take me to the land that you understand. Ocean Man.
Domino Effect, thank you so much for the 12 months in a row. I appreciate you. The 23 total is so fucking awesome. Thank you so much, man. Omni! Gifting out. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 subs! Thank you so much! You're the best, Omni! I hope things are going well for you. Bormius! Tier 3, 55 months! Let's fucking go! Thank you for the tier 3, dude! That helps me so fucking much, thank you. Sea-Dog! 39 months. 39 months in a row, but 41 totals? Long fucking time, man! Thank you so much! J4Alron. 27 months. I appreciate thee. The first sub of the night. Thank you so much. Huh? What? Omni is honey? Where's... Huh? What? I didn't call him honey, I called him hun. No, I said Omni. I said Omni. You have bad ears. Hi, honey. Chat's trying to gaslight me. I said Omni and they tried to say that I said honey. And now my honey is mochi broing me.
Honey. Mochi, bro.
Gaslight gatekeep girl boss. Yeah. I'm already hot. Well, okay, yes, but I meant like the room is hot. Already. I haven't even done anything. I just have it on my fucking face. No, I did take my meds today. What?
You're just not used to the heat yet. Because you haven't been in VR in a long time.
Can it be winter already? I miss going into my VR freezing. I know. What, huh?
You know that's not the right door, right?
Totally. I totally know that this is the right place to go.
Yes, because if you went in there, it would have been you would have been in the staff office and been like, "How did I get in here?"
Yeah. don't.
I saw you moving towards that car.
Don't look at me. Okay, let's fucking get. I see already. I'm gonna cry.
Anything you want to talk about before we go in? Isolate, blah blah blah.
Butts, boobies, ass.
Okay.
Bazongas.
Are you done?
Maple syrup poured on top.
You okay?
Even the fucking air
Sorry,
tastes.
excuse me.
Is that a sentient weight or a sentient JPEG?
Well, look, I wasn't always a dumb. Long story short, I kind of insulted someone's mom. I said they were really fat and weighed a lot. So that guy kind of turned me into a dumbbell for a Halloween costume thing. I don't know. So I'm kind of stuck like this until the end of the month. So that's fun.
Well, I have a new factoid for this Isekai world, I guess.
Okay.
I was just a normal guy. So.
You can keep. I understand. You can keep going now. I hope everything works out for you.
Yeah, walking around at Ismail's pace kind of sucks. So you know.
So are you a dumbbell or a JPEG?
Okay.
What the fuck is a JPEG? What are you talking about?
Okay.
It's a picture, digitally.
Probably not that. Probably. I don't know.
Are you a flat piece of paper with a picture of a dumbbell on it?
No, I'm actually physically, I'm a dumbbell. It's weird. I don't know. Listen, just don't think about it too hard, okay? Maybe the person who made me like this didn't feel like physically making a dumbbell.
Sounds really lazy.
That is odd because technically this is even more work. I mean, not that I would know.
Maybe it was lazy.
Okay. Okay. I'm assuming that you're going that way for a reason.
I just want to chill out for a bit. Get used to my new form, I guess.
Sure thing, kiddo.
You want to just
I'm in
go
my
around?
20s.
Still
I
kidding.
am. You're still a kid compared
Hey,
to
can
me.
you guys give me a hand or?
The last time that someone asked me to give them a hand, I made them pay for it. Wow. It's really hard to believe that I'm not high right now. Because that was the most high thing that I have ever encountered. The ass included. Why does a dumbbell have an ass?
Why does it have a mouth? Why is the ass more?
I mean, the mouth
unbelievable?
makes more sense. I mean, like, you've seen the particular, you know, the shake weights, you know, the... Bleh. But the ass...
Not going how I hoped. Yeah. Someone's got it, right?
I suppose, but there's always some other
I think so.
there in the world.
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah, but
So, like, have you been here?
You're worth
Yeah.
more than just a body.
No, I was in a city
Fight.
that had a lot of crazy things, including a 10-foot tall fish person and also a crab abomination.
Was the fish hot?
Also, it looked.
I
hey,
care.
They look like a person, but they just had a fish tail. But they were just like
Ah,
the size of that building.
I mean, the size is neat.
listening.
We also ran into what I thought was a zombie, and then it tried to chase us.
Horrible job explaining.
I ran into a pink hedgehog.
I see my friends is worth more than just some merc to go
Hey,
down.
Oh, hello.
Putting their body on
I
the
like
line.
your earrings.
We're not mercs.
Thank you.
Maybe I misunderstood that.
You two new around here?
Sorry.
Yeah, we are.
Hmm.
People come to us.
Well then, I guess welcome to Inkwell.
I sign up for pretty much every job.
What can you tell me
If you're
about
looking
this
for a nice
place?
place to relax for a
I
time.
want to get chosen.
Cafes,
It's up to the
for the most
officers.
part. They do say tavern, but necessarily alcohol is not served here. So, if you're looking for a relaxing time, though, there are definitely things that might pique your interest.
I just
Are there, like...
My
Is there, like, things to smoke here? Are there, like,
my
potions?
friends after I
Well,
went for a week to go.
their menu list is right there on the crate, right in front of you.
Oh.
They do
Oh!
have a seasonal menu inside.
I'm blind!
Ear banged up.
What's your name?
But, Cynthia. Cynthia Mai. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you. The name's Indra. I'm not giving you my full name because I have no idea who the fuck's a Fae here.
In terms of Fae, I've only seen one. I think, so.
Yeah, but they could look like fucking
I haven't
anything.
seen them in a while.
That's just a normal Tuesday.
Fair, fair. A lot of them don't mess around in areas like this.
There's
They
magic
usually have their
food
own
and
rules.
drinks.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Probably why I'm more on edge now.
I'm sorry. You're very pretty and interesting, but I do want to see what's on the menu.
Have to say goodbye to people.
Train and read, but I can only do that for so long.
Yeah.
Tranquility? They even put buns on it?
Pretty big guy. Yeah.
Hey,
I've seen
it's a thing you like.
Yeah, he's
Yes! Okay. Assuming that, you know, like,
Below that too.
the fruits in this place don't give me, like, food poisoning and die on the outset.
human, I guess.
X, do you remember the place?
I was human. Before.
You don't know. Look, you never know what the ground rules are when you're transported to a different world. Well, different place.
Sulking
More-
in my apartment.
More information. City. Zafir.
A lot of extra books.
So not strictly.
I stepped outside.
Created my life. That's
Fantasy?
why I'm wrong with anybody, because I don't want to be cursed. Been there, done that.
It's for charity.
Maybe that was a bad idea too.
They're definitely not from around here.
This
This place is like an actual tavern for like alcoholic drinks.
That's boba.
Yeah, I was
Fucking boba.
I was a doll first.
Fantasy boba.
And then
Yeah.
I don't really know much of the stuff that I
Hi. Are you alright?
Oh, I am. You could say I'm high on life right now. Which honestly could be really fucking what's happening. The air is so fucking clear here. Hey.
Any sort of
No, my
nobility
process
was
is
a bit of a...
Hiya. You know you can order inside, right?
Oh yeah, but like, the menu is here and unmolested.
And then if anything else,
Is this true?
your boss could be able to pick you up and find useful.
So who are you?
What's your name? I'm Amanda. Just someone who comes by here from time to time.
Amanda! The name's Indra. I am not giving you my full name, so I have no idea who is or isn't a Fae here. I know that you are probably a tiefling?
Yeah, as far as I'm aware.
Here, by the way.
What?
I hope you have a wonderful...
I'm just telling you, you're fine here.
Oh,
You
thanks!
need to worry about that.
That's the beginning of your adventure, I guess.
So do you think they meant that in a way of like my race, or do you think that they meant that like in terms of location?
Always think of the positive
I
ones.
think
Relating to
it's telling you to relax.
That's gonna be hard.
Just waiting on some things.
Well, it won't be the only
You're gonna end
thing.
up exploring the world, meeting new people, creating new enemies.
Mystical treats.
You don't need this. You
What do
don't
you
need
mean?
this.
What do you mean I don't?
It gives you confidence.
Don't know if I should stay out of things.
Isn't that just alcohol? Liquid courage. But
No,
like in bread form.
alcohol lowers inhibition. It lowers inhibition. It doesn't increase your self-worth.
Actually do something anymore.
Courage has nothing to do with self-worth. Trust me, I've met plenty of soldiers.
No, confidence, assurance in one's own ability and place in the world.
That doesn't necessarily mean.
I'm sure the officers will figure something out.
I just saw a sentient M&M.
Yeah, not considering I saw a
Stuff
dumbbell
like
with
that's
an
common.
ass. I'm not really.
Oh, hello.
Sorry to scare you. I'm actually never really read it myself. Just get the same thing every time.
Mundane eats. Why even bother looking? Although, what is considered mundane in a fantasy world? Scones.
Here's a copper nibs for the stew.
Fairy tale cookie
trail.
What the fuck is that?
It's a small variety of cookies. Oh, it's just a cookie plate.
That's mundane, apparently. I guess they mean that it's got like magical enhancements.
Yeah. So they kind of have different effects, obviously. But like I drink the tranquility every time.
Okay.
Whenever it activates, I just go around killing.
Just kind of relaxes you.
Oh wow, that's really a bad.
It's not too bad.
This one gives you the ability to see in the dark.
What the fuck would that look like?
Interesting.
Is it gonna be like green, or am I gonna see things like how like actual cats do?
I have no idea.
Might as well try it. I'm not trying to sell you on it, but it
I...
has no effect on me.
Shit, where's the price tags? Oh, they're right there.
Right there. 8, 6, 10.
So, Michael, did you see if Seavills actually work here yet?
No. They don't.
Fuck. Well, this is interesting. Then I'm.
They barter though.
They barter with what?
We gave some of your soaps. They seem to like
You
those.
sold some of my soaps without telling me?
A piece of paper.
We needed a phone. Look, I got a phone.
So your other phones didn't work? Why
No.
is it so small?
Oh, you can be an advertisement.
What the fuck?
No
This literally looks
No
like
comms,
Lost Tech. No.
Be an advertisement. And then
Never mind, you're a genius.
You
Okay.
know,
everything. Especially on the most crucial moments of like a.
can you explain to me a little bit more? Because I feel like I'm getting the same vibes as someone else
Not sure what happened there.
that I've met
We
recently.
lost it. You are.
Gonna go with that.
Because are you guys like new to this whole thing? Is that what's going on here?
Bad stomach.
Totally.
Okay, that definitely. Okay, I'm gonna say a few months then.
Less.
So
much
what you're
less.
telling me is that you haven't picked up work in the few months of being here. Same. It's very understandable, but
My mom
3 days.
Hunter, my dad
Yesterday.
was a hunter. They met each other.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
oh.
the youngest of 6.
Okay, see, her whole tone thing of the totally sounded sarcastic.
You know, it is what it is. And then my parents.
So
Sometimes spelling out
She's pretty
everything right on
direct.
the outset
Out of 3 of them, I've had 2.
isn't as fun.
Now I've been to 3
Well,
I still hunt all the time, honey.
flowers from that.
tell you what, I'll get you something on there so long as it isn't over 10 credits.
Besides that, I'm just the only
Damn.
One
I guess
each.
busting out the kitty ears was a smart move.
Buddies.
They're not real.
No.
I don't know why.
Honestly,
I don't know why, really, but
That's fine.
I'm here, I'm
Didn't have any effect anyways.
So,
Tenor lower.
yeah,
I don't know,
well, I could be
okay.
able to pick you up.
Okay.
So, you can order it.
Interesting.
he has
That was gonna be
spoken quite a
fun.
lot about some of the people
And-
he's met.
Hello.
So,
No, I'm not gonna question it.
guess that person's another Water Darbian, apparently.
Long story short.
Why is everyone huge?
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. I hope
Tried
you're
to bring in some goons.
a pleasure to meet
I like the
you.
horns.
The important one got
I'm
away.
sorry, I'm made
Thank you.
to be
It's
tall.
because you probably had
Made to be?
It's okay. It was just a
plan
Swiped one of
for a
ours.
dumbbell.
Ah,
I mean, I don't feel flat.
I used to be a
Maybe, I don't know.
You may not feel it. You may not feel it, but you look like it.
Putting in the effort.
I'm just
That's a thing that can happen.
I'm not tall.
our construct not being kind of rare, I think.
Actually,
Oh, okay.
again, and
Still possible though. Neat.
after that, I'm gonna.
This is gonna go really good on my food blog.
Me too.
Should we, can I make it easier?
People who actually know stuff. Or
There you go.
oh.
There's cider.
You barely even moved your hands to use that spell.
I am a
Dra-
shapeshifter.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Charming.
he shrank.
I didn't know
better.
you didn't look like a hellhound.
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm a
It
food
can
critic.
still only
My
be
name is
either
Marie.
very tall or very tall.
You can be whatever size you want, honey.
Me, I guess.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Me too. I'm
Let me know what you want and I'll get it for you.
It's short for
Is this
emoticon.
what it's like? Holy moly.
You are a.
Figured it was
I wouldn't know.
short.
I'll get you an
been that-
insider
This one
secret.
gives to charity,
I'm
so-
one size fit all.
You look like
Hundreds of years.
advertisement for me.
What was that?
This one gives to charity.
You look like an advertisement for a big chain
What
of
were you saying, by the way?
department
No,
stores.
nothing. I just observing, I guess.
No.
It made.
You just want to roll back, you know?
If you want to get the magic ones,
A shapeshifter of sorts.
um,
Well, that explains a lot.
do you want to see in the dark or do you want to be calm?
I want to see in the dark.
Yeah.
Really bad.
Okay.
Would you say it? Will you say?
You
You
think
can-
it's
Hellhound,
a
you
sellout,
can
right?
say yes.
Oh, yeah,
Although I wouldn't say
He's
so,
still-
considering the previous statements.
No,
So things can.
I don't know.
Really something. in
my whole
I feel like you'll freak out.
Here, let me switch with you, X.
You know what?
Yeah.
Right.
New world. Give it a
One
try.
same hit
See
here,
what
you
happens.
know?
Well, I suppose it's nice
Oh,
to
hello.
see another
Big.
Your food critic.
fiend.
I'm
The
sorry.
Honey Brights special
Just
cup of stars.
The food's good.
That was a
Honey Bright.
Honey Bright?
It's good to see you.
And cup of stars.
Sorry, a lot of
Been a
voices.
while.
I know.
I can get
it's
that for you in just a second.
Usually there's a group of us in a corner somewhere.
Thank you for the food. It was delicious. Thank you.
Oh,
Still, it's an apt description.
he's here.
Huh?
Not our town per se, but
Right?
the town that we live near.
Yeah.
Town that
So it's just a tavern for just for food and drink. There's nothing else. You don't all have a quest board or something.
We sometimes have music.
I'd like to have a
Talking
quest
about where
board.
Miss Oishi's from.
Did he
Oh.
see me?
I mean,
Well, we've already got a board
think
of a
it
few
will be
things up. Why
interesting.
not just...
They
Good.
on a bunch of stuff
You know.
a week or two ago, so I know the gist of it.
Right there, there's probably
like,
someone coming here.
Hey, what's the rowdiness
Probably.
policy here?
I must have been out of. I must have either been in
Rowdiness?
my room or I was
Yeah,
out and about.
rowdiness.
Came by and-
Yeah, they.
I prefer no fighting.
Pretty much forced the young
Okay.
ones at least. to
That's
stay
fine.
and,
I understand if it's like a
That-
friendly
I got. Okay, now I remember.
Oh.
hitting of the arm, but
Anyways.
Prefer no fighting, so that means that there's fighting somewhere.
Is this the What? Is this one the Caesar stars?
No fighting.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
No fighting on.
This one has boba.
That's a fun way.
This
to
has
put it.
boba in it, so I'm assuming so. Oh.
I'm paying
the
for them.
prices are on the. Oh, okay.
Spend a lot of time.
Thank you,
Never
Ken.
mind, you don't have to worry about it.
Learning what you can. every time.
Yeah.
Anyway,
One of the only few things I can do in that meantime.
Okay.
Impressive. I'm finished.
I've lived up in that.
Many thanks.
Kind of figure out what not gets.
Well, let me know if there's anything else you need.
Plus, it helps when you
Yeah, of course.
keep you company.
Thanks.
Oh, this is really good. This is really good.
It's really different.
Oh, so I guess I'll take a look around.
Sorry.
These.
No, you're okay. You're just...
I
Call them.
There's a guy I know.
Can I have another straw?
Constantly.
Can I have
Yeah,
another straw?
James, darling.
Actually.
Let me guess. He's the one that
Well,
we reminded
because
you of.
last time they tried something new.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
In
you're on the
addition
money.
to Their assault of the town.
Really?
Here you go.
So they like
And I got another straw so you can try it.
raided you guys all the time.
Thanks.
Yes.
It does take a while.
The town's known for its.
So do you want me to walk in front of you and sneak up on your buddy?
A lot of people just don't like Onis.
Oh shit! You want to give me that kind of assist? Sure.
Couldn't imagine.
I mean,
He just saw you.
there's nothing else
have
going
another
on.
one of
And
the-
usually I'm the one causing.
It's already over. Hold this for me.
Usually, come on.
Would you mind getting it out?
Yeah.
Wait, there's a platter for a goddess supposed to offer something to. I didn't even notice it.
Oh yeah, some sort of protector of this place of some sort. A fox spirit.
Suppose I put a dragon.
I'm learning very quickly that gods are a much closer to their flocks than I'm somewhat used
Princess.
to here.
Literally here, and it's just
Something like that.
We. We're not at.
Hi. I checked. I can do this.
It's okay. I'm used to it. I mean, I've been
Being that town.
pretty tall.
Hold on, you don't look anything like
It
I'm supposed
reminds me
to.
of Echo.
It's perfectly fine.
Me with
Ah,
Echo.
forward.
Alright.
Failing in their favor.
Oh, so it's that sort of thing, I see.
I had a punch.
Congratulations.
Created a.
friendly punch that Quill was talking
Not the time.
How?
What the
How
fuck do
in
you
the he-
mean? How?
How in the hell are... Michael?
Why are you
I'm not
here?
gonna
Are,
talk to
how
them,
how are
so
you
they can have
alive?
their moment. I'll let them have
They told me you were burnt to a fucking crisp.
Do you want me to hold those so you can go give him a hug?
I'm not gonna give them.
I performed your fucking eulogy.
Thank you for offering.
Split it.
Lovely. Any of them in infernal elder?
Was it a good one?
Fucking course it
You
was.
say, where are you gonna be heading? Just
What the
in
hell are
case
you
I don't
talking
catch up
about?
with you right away.
We should get some tea. Clearly we have a conversation to have.
That place is pretty cold.
I-
Correctly, right?
You're looking good, Michael.
Thank you.
Of my location and approaching, and I said,
I like your armor.
I already.
I'm probably going to be selling it.
Yes, I can.
I'm guessing that none of your money works here
If you
either.
go somewhere
so you're
too
probably
cold,
poor
I
as
can't
shit like
regulate
me.
myself properly.
Actually, I've been selling things off and doing okay for it. Turns out, when you don't want to go and hang on...
Okay. Well,
With our stupid.
I'll try to catch up with you when I can. Okay. Please.
Old man,
Stay safe. Okay.
this world isn't anything but polluted with all manner of things. Trust me.
What?
Also, there's people who have much better technology than we ever had back home. Let me get a tea and I'll tell you.
Either way. I know you're.
You want to grab a table upstairs? Find the plate that has a thing for the doll, for the god. We have to go and apparently make an offering to the fox spirit. Oh, pardon me, sir.
Of course.
I would say I would be
So
fine,
when's the
but
part where I
find
wake up?
That is not entirely the case.
Can I grab a...
Do you want to?
Be as safe as possible, okay?
No.
In fact, I had the elderberry
If I'm
tea
in a
before.
coma,
Let's have that again. That was...
pull the plug.
It's been a long day.
This is fucking mine, Michael. Leave it alone.
Also, dragon person behind me.
I know. I noticed.
I know, I'm just...
Yeah.
Table upstairs.
Just go upstairs.
I'll be here for a little longer and I'll try to.
Oh my god. Indra.
What?
I'll be at the
Indra.
apartment.
There's a tiny table set for tiny people.
What? Where? Oh, like that little mini one right there?
Yeah, it's for tiny people.
Probably.
Maybe.
Stay safe, please.
I was.
Alright.
Oh, someone can get up there.
You too.
Oh. Oh, it's actually a fox spirit.
Why the hell would he react that way?
oh, that's right. I heard about the situation that happened.
James never cries in front of anybody.
You guys are okay.
Not in public.
Drops a coin.
Blink. As place as any, I suppose.
Right. Here, table. Pull on up a chair. So, where would you like to start?
Is he your buddy, or are they just listening in?
Excuse
it's a
me, did
tavern.
not realize you're using the table. Apologies.
I mean,
No, our apologies.
you're
We're
good. I mean, I'm just saying, Princess, that was a table with 3 chairs.
yeah, well, there's 4 of us, as near as I can see.
Right.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good, sweetheart.
I'll make sure to see what I can find.
So you know her?
We met about 20 minutes ago. We're having a pretty good conversation. You know me. Drop me anywhere, I'll make friends.
Yeah.
You guys look lost, and I felt like helping as well.
Huh.
You worry for the one.
So,
nice tutorial,
where
lady.
to start? I guess the obvious place is, my somewhat over-exaggerated death. First off, let's begin with the obvious answer. Why didn't I get in touch? You taught me. Why wouldn't I get in touch?
Hi?
Have a pleasant evening.
Sorry, do I know you?
Were you, like, kidnapped and sold off without me fucking noticing, or?
More the exact opposite. I volunteered to ensure that you wouldn't notice and keep you out of the line of fire.
Right.
Hold on.
Sorry.
You protected me. From what?
Well, if you recall, we had a so-called Comstar news representative in the form of Ms. Rocksteady, who then vanished under somewhat mysterious circumstances and then was replaced by someone else. The entire thing stunk to high heaven. And And by all rights, we should have had a Comstar commando team boarding us to go and inspect the entire ship and rip the entire AI out once they figured out what it was. Even a whiff of a rumor of that, we should have had an entire breaching squad on us. So I began making inquiries. Back channel inquiries, but inquiries all the same. At which point Comstar did in fact insert an operative onto the ship. And the long and short of it was that in order to go and keep a number of people out of their shit list, I would be volunteering my services, and he would find a way to extricate me from the ship in a way that would be believable. Fate, being a fickle bitch, moved that timeline up significantly when half the damn ship caught on fire. In short, the body that you had there was burned to a crisp. Wasn't mine. I'm honestly surprised you didn't catch him. He was messing with your logs. You worked with him.
I'm sorry, what?
You know, that sounds much.
Who on the ship had access to every single facility?
Are you talking about Cletus?
In the flesh. An incredible operative.
Forgive me if my
He had to keep me in a cargo container for 3 weeks till you all went on that harebrained scheme to go and, like, do some sort of fight on a desert planet when he could go and do a swap out. At which point, I got moved off ship and started doing Black Ops work with Comstar to go and deal with Blakeists. So I don't know who was super indicting you, and then the short answer is that I was kept in the dark. I couldn't make contact because it would put all of you at risk. And by the time I did hear about anything, I'm finding out that there were civilians being bombed, and I wasn't sure I should go back. Next thing I know, I have a jump drive malfunction, and I am, well, somewhat nastier place than this, but you'll find there's almost like a subway system here. It connects things. There are some places here where there's fully sapient artificial intelligences, cybernetic modifications like you've never seen. Given the fact that me having a 4-story tall war machine wasn't exactly going to pay the bills, started selling off parts. Probably going to get rid of this too. Mercenary work is not probably for me anymore, but I figured if I'm here, there's no way anyone I know is ever going to wind up suffering for my sins. So I didn't look for a way back. And then the old man sucker punches me. God, I'm happy to see you.
Okay, I misheard you completely for a second. I thought you said something totally different. My bad. No.
So yes, I made a call.
No, I didn't imply that. No, don't suggest that. They were laying cable for fiber.
What were you gonna do about your mother?
Yes, fiber was another word. Yes.
Well, originally I was figuring at some point I'd wind up doing what everyone who loses a career does. Go home to my mother, see if she could hook me up with a job.
But there's this thing called the internet, or the...
No, not this again.
What? She's an heiress to a cosmetics factory, don't you know?
Okay, so imagine you have a little screen. Imagine you have like a little screen.
Fuck off!
Frame, something like that. And there's something called a keyboard where you can actually type. Do you have typewriters? Did you have typewriters?
Oh, there you go. You got that on there.
Okay.
I hate you sometimes.
Inking, but with letters that just press.
If you hated me, you would have shot me years ago.
Oh, okay. Oh, alright.
Face it, old man. The universe has literally moved us across multiple galaxies and worlds to go and put us back together. And it's nice to see you too, Michael. Don't think I'm ignoring you. We're just having a bit of a moment.
You take your time. Are you finished your drink? So I was good to put mine away.
They'll give a refill on the tea if you want.
I barely touched mine.
I would.
You can refill?
If you could, I had the Yeah, it was the elderflower tea with a touch of honey, please.
Elderflower? Okay. You doing refill on yours too?
I don't think you can, but you can ask.
I'm sure you have probably a lot more questions than I answers right now, but
If
I've
not,
missed you so much.
I'll get like a water or something.
Well, it's like learning
The only solace I had in all this
Get over here.
process.
Stop talking. Nothing you say makes fucking sense anyway.
But I can't play the drums. That takes time. It's very not that
Take your time.
Glad you're okay.
I can explain it a little bit better now that I got a little bit of thinking,
Elderflower.
right? So,
a
you
touch
know,
of honey,
writing
and
a letter
do
for
you-
someone.
These don't get
right?
refills, do they?
Yes,
Let me.
I
ask
do.
Will,
Honestly, though, you shouldn't have left.
If I bring you
Usually
one,
takes a
then
long
they do, and then
time
if I don't, then
for
you
it to eat, right?
Like I said, I made a call.
How you doing?
Say no. I'll be right back, okay?
Kind of learned that from the old man about that whole one for many.
Treat me like an idiot, like an idiot.
I know.
Ah,
It's-
I can't even speak.
Are you okay?
Looking at it logically, it makes sense. Hindsight of all.
I must.
Yeah.
I needed you.
I used to have my hair cover my face a lot.
I'm so sorry.
Well, you did a good
It
job.
was
then.
not an easy choice to make.
Most people didn't know.
Well, you have an entire fucking fantasy world to make up for it.
You may simply
You think that's something? I accidentally was looking for mercenary work and wandered into a social club for,
Why is the flux?
well, let's just say they're very canopen in their outlook, but they want extreme morphologies of the human condition.
And then tries to take me to like, no, you're gonna stay.
Yeah, I know what you're going through a bit.
Morphologies?
There, there.
They're monster fuckers, Indra.
I'm gonna go back up there. Right?
Yeah.
Are there monsters there?
About the guild.
I realize that.
Quite a few, actually.
I feel like this is all a bit too much of a coincidence or some sort of nightmare.
Okay.
I'm one of them, apparently. I work there.
Ah, you're nothing but an angel.
Exactly where I went. These are the copper nibs.
More on the
Well,
opposite
tiefling,
side
in
of the
fact.
spectrum, but
Well, yeah.
Well,
thank
it
fuck,
was
you're
tiefling, I
also
think
a
you
nerd.
said.
I worried for a moment.
The people I was fighting.
What? She told me what her species was.
Oh, fuck. You're not a nerd, are you?
Hello, everybody. Y'all have a good level. Oh.
Old man, I have had my nose in books on the legalities of this place for 3 months. My nerdery just doesn't run to little tiny men cast in plastic that you paint.
That is fortunate.
this is why I thought you guys were here for a long time and you were trying to scam me.
No.
She
There's no trees.
she ran a game for me. For Dooges' Dames.
Yeah.
I could have, but
You literally couldn't stop, could you?
Look, man. The only coping mechanisms I had was sex, drugs, and any kind of fantasy world I can consume. And now I get all three!
2 of the 3 I understand. Wait. Hold on. 2 of the 3 I absolutely understand.
No, I said bedding.
Where on that tub were you finding the first option? And dare I want to know?
I'll have you
who
know.
had the boba?
I did.
Very good timing. What's your name, by the way, sweetheart?
Is open. I want like 10K.
X, like the letter.
Shit. That's kind of edgy. I like it.
Unless I have a guide, I don't think I'll be going.
Down, old man. I'll have my tea, please.
Oh, here you go.
God, you really weren't kidding about the sex thing, were you?
Let me know if you
No,
need
of
anything
course
else.
not.
Thank you so much. Canopans are
I am
famously
voracious.
liberal in their libertines.
See, I have a lot to learn about where you're from.
Oh, I
Well,
thought you were asking for
You
advice
happen
about
to
the other
probably
one.
have... I think you have quite possibly the highest density of concentration of Canopans in this universe at this stage, representing the 3 of us.
And
Well, given I never heard of you
oh
guys
shit,
before.
you never met Maya.
Madam,
Or wait, you didn't know?
No.
Or no, you haven't. Ah, okay. There was like a whole sea of fucking.
By the way, please let me know if I do anything that makes you uncomfortable.
Ditto. I don't know the cultures
things.
here.
I will
don't
go on
think I
a
understand your
limb.
stuff.
Given the social setting that I met you in originally,
Can I get
trust me, there is very little you could do to go and offend any of us unless you were proclaiming something that was going against the sanctity of mind or body.
Jasmine tea would be wonderful.
Except for like all the good ones.
like a snack or anything?
Look, just don't do anything that's saying we want to go and, like, do things against other people's consent, and you're probably good
Oh,
with
that.
us.
Yeah, that's what you meant. Yeah, no, none of that.
Yeah.
None of that.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't know
kind
what
of
you meant.
against the whole thing I work for. So yeah, you're not wrong.
Hence why I was not concerned.
Huh.
What is it you work for?
The other one will be a major.
The aforementioned social group that was dedicated to people seeking relationships with extreme human morphologies.
I understand now. I was just asking for more details from the person who worked there.
Mainly it's just kind of a hangout and people just kind of talk and get to know each other.
We'd call it a munch.
The other stuff with helping other people have a good time is, or like consent and making sure people are comfortable is kind of just the security's job, and assists in like people getting like items or something is a different team, and I help make sure that people are just
You look good.
comfortable. I'm doing a horrible job explaining, but
You do too,
relax
princess.
and people just chat like you.
I had some help.
That's my bases.
That was horrible.
Not as good as you, not by any stretch. But
You're okay. I know it's a lot to explain things that seem normal to you.
I'm glad people were there for you. Believe me, it ate at me that I wasn't.
You guys know just yet, so
there are
I'm
people who
trying
try.
my best here.
Practically nothing.
I didn't realize how girls kind
I
of
was in that spot a few months ago.
had it outside of
Yeah,
Canopus.
because silver's what? Silver is 10, copper is 1.
You knew why I left.
And then an emerald is what, like 1,000?
Yeah.
Can't remember.
But I mean, like,
There's knowing and then there's experiencing.
yeah, I didn't get like,
Platinum is 100, where I'm from at least.
I didn't get an ounce of
Platinum is
privacy.
50 gold pieces.
But I didn't think that I would want. I liked the attention at first.
There's the moon.
And then there was that day. And no one knew
200 gold pieces at the current moment.
how to fucking deal with that.
Amazing our economy hasn't collapsed.
So I thought the answer was trying to kick down my door. By the way, they gave me your room.
We do need to actually
By the
write
way.
that down and show everybody, hey, this is actually it.
I had to
They
sleep
gave
in
you my
your
room?
fucking room. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll be back in a little.
Well,
So, going by the earlier conversation, you were consoling yourself with sex, drugs, and rock and roll in my bed.
No, I got your room like a couple days later.
Appreciate it.
I'll let you know if I.
That happened later.
thanks. A good day.
Good thing I'm not attached to my stuff.
I fucking sanitize, princess. I wouldn't.
I'm aware of how you operate. Yes. Did she go in with a pressure washer?
No. She refused to let me clean in there.
Yeah, no.
Too many personal effects?
No, that's not.
I can do it.
Yeah, that's a little weird just looking down
There-
at you.
Our whole situation made it uncomfortable.
Don't worry.
I didn't want my room to just be another place that he worked.
Just put on your weight on me. I still have my strength.
Also, I like some of your outfits.
Not that I got to wear most of them. What?
Oh,
Most of the time I was in.
We got a number of a tailor here.
Really?
And they also sell armaments, which apparently is a thing.
Yeah, I mean, depends on the...
So clothes and armaments.
Oh, which kind?
I don't know, they just said armaments.
Well, be check. Sometimes they're magical armaments, sometimes they're technological
They
armaments, sometimes they're magitech armaments, which are even weirder.
Also, we got information of another store that apparently sells like magic artifacts, including like
This kind of
sending
stuff doesn't
stones,
hurt.
which is when we
Nice
knew
things
where
don't
what was happening.
Because it was like the game.
Oh.
Yeah, the game. Which you all lost, by the way.
Yeah.
With the chemical thing?
I've never played it.
This is just very interesting from you guys never
Also-
even hearing about stuff. I had it a little easier.
Also, there's a place called Hell's Row. I don't know what it is, but there was a store there that she also recommended.
Sounds like
Don't
a
go
place
there
that
at
people
night.
go to get stabbed. I thought so.
That's daytime shopping only for you, Michael.
Hmm.
I
That
assume so. It's
kind of
called Hell's
people?
Row.
This is an exceptionally nice place that's very serene, and I've been enjoying it very much for it. There are some places I go to when I'm not feeling serene.
Oh.
Good night. You as well.
That kind of nightlife. Gotcha.
Let's just say that the legalities of some places are literally there is no crime.
Oh, fuck. That means I can actually fucking let loose.
Trust me, it means that some people already are.
Also,
What's the biggest guy you found?
Wouldn't be so
tell you.
confident.
There's a place called the Bardic Circle. I thought you would like that because you like bards.
There's fucking bards!
Yeah, they usually have live music here.
They had an
Okay, hold on,
advertisement
hold on,
about
hold
their
on.
music.
Here, okay. I'm just gonna put this all out there for you.
Mm-hmm.
Here, where you are now, almost anything is possible. You could have some sentient M&M, like he said before, walk in through the door. So, if you're talking about some different universe's version of Dungeons and Dragons, yeah, almost all of that's walked through doors before. It's all real. Surprised me at first, too. It's all real.
So where do I go to learn magic?
You can start on that second row, fourth book in. That's actually the beginner's tutorial if you have potential.
Fuck yeah!
Remember, different type of nerd. Also, to answer your question, no, I haven't been picking fights because, one, I don't know people's capabilities here. Someone taught me, don't go picking fights with people.
Ah,
Old
that's
man,
my good boy. Oh, I'm so glad you didn't get your ass kicked in a most embarrassing way. I mean, that guy literally just
Why would I
changed
go-
his sizes. What the fuck?
You definitely should be careful, though.
What?
Yeah.
Apologies
See?
for
Where are you?
interrupting. I overheard.
Oh, sorry, miss. Yes.
Sorry.
Huh? What?
I'm a man.
Oh shit, they
Sir.
here.
Quill.
It's okay. People mistake me a lot. There are a few books on beginner's magic. Just please be careful with them. They're very old.
Yeah, that was the next thing I was going to say is don't eat food around them.
Gotcha.
The parchment's a little delicate. I have everything written down, so to speak, but I'd prefer to keep the original copy still.
Gotcha.
Let me know if you have any questions.
Thank you.
Yeah. Fucking sick.
Yeah, it gets even stranger. Faith is a very real thing here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck. Religion.
I've met no less than
I don't
3
like it
minor
either.
deities.
They just fucking
Oh, yeah.
Greek style?
They just walk around.
Holy fuck.
It's true.
Mm.
The altar over there is for my god.
This is
Yes,
a
I
god.
left the coin on it.
He's the life bringer. And also,
Yeah.
saved my boyfriend's life.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
So,
well,
he is my
I'm
life.
sure they are majestic and
Absolutely,
fantastic.
sir.
Uh-huh.
Alright,
I am
before you-
serious, no
bef-
sarcasm. Mhm.
Okay. Go back over before you make me angry.
Hence why you have to be very, very careful in terms of faith here, given the fact that, look, you know I was practically raised in those shifty Jesuit universities. If I start
Can I have the
believing
book
in
after?
something very firmly, I have a suspicion it might get very real very quickly.
But yeah, what he
Be
said before,
careful.
don't go in expecting to know what everyone can do, because again, I'm going to reiterate, I can just do this.
No incantations, no fancy finger magic of any kind. Just.
It's all because of the item I have on me.
Ooh, speak sweetly to me, sister.
Only if you get to know me a little more.
All right. Oh, right. So you want to know why I didn't actually enjoy the fucking monster brothels in Canopus?
Well, generally speaking, because you were looking for a very particular type and they were catering to tourists.
Other than that.
You found them beneath your social standing for what you were paying for and weren't getting the value of the experience?
Well,
I feel like I've stumbled across some.
I personally think that
Space
anyone who's
nobility.
going through that kind of work should be paid and paid well. But
Point in fact, they're nouveau riche. I'm the one who's technically noble.
Oh God.
She's.
So you're just.
She's the heiress of a corporation.
Okay.
I'm a corpo.
I was the fourth surprise
We
child
had
my
you
mother never
where I was.
particularly wanted. Yeah.
But we didn't have much of you, but we had the corpos where I'm from, so.
But now I'm poor.
This isn't surprising.
Because none of my money works here, which is
Yeah.
kind of awesome. I like that, starting from scratch. Anyway.
Yeah.
Jingles the bag.
Yeah,
Ding,
yeah,
ding,
yeah,
ding,
yeah,
ding.
yeah, yeah. That wasn't why, though. Guess again.
Does this mean you're going to have to come to me, old man? Now I control the purse strings? Again? Jingle, jingle? You know, it's kind of amazing. Even when you change planets, if you start selling off giant robot parts, everyone still pays really good money for them.
I hate you. So fucking much.
You only hate me because I happen to go and have the good luck to show up with something that I could exploit.
Right, but anyway.
We exploiting things?
Monster.
I'm sorry, sir.
You motherfucker.
There was like a white flash and shit, and I'm still confused.
Congrats, welcome to me 7 months ago.
Welcome to Isekai! Hey, Wave! How you doing?
Hi. I'm confused.
That's about as long as
You're in a
I've been.
fantasy
I didn't
world.
have any clothes on or anything. Oh.
Also, everything's lost tech, but better. Literally. Michael, show Waves your
Put
phone.
it simply, coming
show
from
Wave your phone.
When you come from a place of conflict, you take things cautiously. I wasn't sure where I was for the first 3
Look
months
at
and
that!
wasn't sure that I
Look
wasn't
at how
being
tiny
drugged
it
or
is!
interrogated.
Like tap on it?
No buttons.
As the old man is being particularly rude, hello, nice to meet you, James
Oh,
Darling.
fuck right!
What? Wait, whoa,
Mhm.
What?
Yeah.
What? Hi, sorry, hi. Honored to meet you, sir.
No, sir, I'm not an officer, and I'm definitely not in charge of anything at this point.
Well, no, the way that you... Do I not?
Hey, are you okay?
Well,
I'm fine.
Do you want
I
to take
mean-
a walk really quick?
they don't really fucking care about their title,
Clear
man.
your head.
They fucking don't.
Look
I
stressed.
call him princess, but that's because I do it in every ounce of that I know that you fucking hate it.
Are you done with your boba?
Eat my
by the
ass,
way?
old man.
It can be right there. I'll just be back.
Okay. Alright.
I would, but that's a little bit above my pay grade.
You wouldn't because you can't reach my ass because you're a half stack.
I can
Wait,
take
so
out
does
your
that mean that
knees
we
and
died?
then. What? No.
I thought,
Actually,
no.
in point of fact, I never actually did, but fate was a bit of a bitch in terms of the timing of things.
I'm actually not sure how you got
Is there
here.
like any explanation?
Maybe you came in the same way that he
I
did.
was.
We kind of like were
In my case, just malfunction.
and then unlike my fucking fucking convertible ship, you know, just. And then I just fell into a rift and then popped up here. Apparently he fell in
You'd
the
be
same
surprised
place.
how many people have a similar. I actually landed somewhere a little bit more modern at the time.
Huh.
Made my way here eventually.
How long have you
Yeah,
been
if you
here?
ever
Did
find
you just
yourself
get
in a
here?
city called Orlando, Saka. Yeah, I know.
It's been like a week.
You
a
got
bunch
here
of you guys
earlier.
kind of started.
Okay.
A bunch of you guys kind of. Okay, so there was a training up, but our wonderful leader himself was like, "Oh, hey, I understand that you read all these bad comm signals and all these kind of things, but we'll go here anyways." So I go off from the rest of the team to check out what it is, and all of a sudden I start noticing that walls look different colors, skies moving unnaturally, and I'm like, okay, I should probably head back, but then I turn around, suit starts acting all weird, the entire mech starts acting all jumpy, then all of a sudden my screen blanks out, I blank, and then I wake up, I'm naked on a beach, everyone starts screaming, I start screaming, and then my clothes are about a mile on the other side of the fucking way. And then,
Was the hall with you?
Was my what with me?
Was your ride with you?
No.
Okay, given that there's a displacement factor, we may have to go and get a boat. Your mech may be in the bottom of the ocean, if you were on the beach.
Oh, don't tell me that, please. Okay.
Don't tell you that, don't tell someone else that. Right now, that's a very valuable piece of salvage.
At the bottom of the ocean, how the fuck are we getting that when we don't...
Given the relative distance, how far were your clothes from you when you woke up?
About a solid mile across the beach.
Presuming mass is a constant, you're probably somewhere in the littoral zone, probably 5 to 10 miles out.
How much worse?
Like I said, anything's possible. You want something that literally you just swim into and you never come out of again? Congratulations, that exists.
Wait, we have fucking SCPs here too.
My only contacts I could reach was that one.
If that's what you call them, yeah.
This place.
Oh shit.
Point in fact, my ride was here, and given that there are no techs, no compatible parts, and generally speaking, there's better shit running around in Orlando, Saka, I've been selling it off for parts.
Were you Isekai, or did you just land on this planet?
Big city, crazy. Think of it kind of
so you guys are all from human world stuff. You guys actually had more than I did. You guys actually got to go planet to planet. We weren't even there yet whenever I got brought here.
Could be worse.
Gotcha. Different. Got it.
Could be more friendly.
Okay.
Same thing, just different time.
I'll give you that. This place.
Yeah, because what you're referring to, his phone. Yeah, that's normal for me. See, I have same thing. This was normal back home.
What's the plan?
So,
you. Hi. I heard a lot about you. Good things.
Yeah.
Coffee machine.
So I think my perspective's a little different, but I was the odd one out there, looking like this in a whole human world.
That Fairly heirloom was considered.
So ending up here was kind of a blessing.
You couldn't build another.
I'll take it.
I walk
I'm just worrying when the dream's gonna end and I'm gonna wake up.
Models that do better things.
If we could find a way back, right? We could take enough.
We actually
hold on. Is this place engulfed by war?
Believe it or not, no.
I do like how much you guys are taking
For
this
the
in
most
stride,
part,
though.
There's some places that are a little more violent than others. There's some places that have conflict. There's definitely individual crises.
We're either soldiers or.
That being said,
someone had to survive their whole life.
I've been enjoying the serenity.
Kind of had to.
I'm pretty close as it gets to being retired at this point.
I wasn't saying anything.
Jobs.
Oh, I heard.
Oh, you were trying to tell them.
Right.
And I was gonna.
Yeah. Michael, you wanna give him the news?
Oh, your ship was Kabui, right?
I don't even know. I've had a jump drive malfunction. Next thing I know, I was here with my ride.
Hmm.
At least you kept your ride.
I was in it
So
at the
did we.
time, which meant
So did we.
I was in it for combat drop situations, which means I showed up here in a pair of combat boots and a jock strap.
Okay, so we both had awkward welcomings in. That's good. You got to keep your underwear.
Oh no!
That must have been
No,
nice.
no! Get out of the.
No.
Guess where I was. Go on, hazard a guess.
I'm just gonna let them
Middle of town.
then I'll burst their bubble.
I'm crawling out of a mech, ass hanging out in the wind, and all of a sudden I hear tittering. There's about 50 little cute little things in their white robes apparently praying to whoever their goddess was, because I was on the grounds of their nunnery. Or whatever they call it here. And then it gets even funnier. Guess who it was a god to?
Who?
Go on, hazard a guess. Where would I wind up?
Look, there's so many possibilities.
It was. No, I was practically raised in a Jesuit convent. It was a fertility cult. They literally thought I was sent by their god.
Oh,
do you have any idea the ethical quandary of trying to explain while naked, getting out of a giant... Oh.
My sweet, sweet boy.
I was not ready for that.
It was destined, ordained by the Isekai logic and fate.
The fickle bitch that is fate was a thing there. Needless to say, they were at least nice enough to go and help me move my things out, but good lord, those are some forward ladies and gentlemen.
So, more forward
Yeah, I just
than
had grandma
her?
screaming.
Okay, there's a difference between I'm going to be forward in a way because I'm putting it all out there versus, please, oh deliverance from our deity, breed me now.
I don't know. Maybe I should try
And
that
this is the
approach.
difference between us, old man. I'm not rigging you
She's
up
really
in a
leaning
wire
into
to lower
this.
you in. Yeah,
Oh,
no,
come
that's not
on.
happening. Suffice it to say, yes, it's fairly easy to go and actually get some cash by going and dropping off things that you don't need. And look, personal sidearms, keep them, obviously. Personal effects, keep them, obviously. 5-story tall war machine? You don't have the facilities to repair it. You don't have the technical expertise to keep it running. You absolutely don't have the pit crew you need for it. There's no point to the thing.
Well, I did find some. Apparently, there's a weird mixture of. So I went to which, by the way, I got to go to a Radio Shack. I don't know why it's in a shack, but point being, which also lies to the name because it's a whole fucking building.
Exist here.
Yeah,
So
usually
then
they're in like a place
I-
called a mall, and it's like surrounded, but there's no hammers, but it's surrounded by tons of other little shops. It was very strange.
Also, no bullets in the walls. I'm taking that in.
Again, it's a fairly serene place.
I hear you, but I'm walking through the streets and I'm like, the fuck is this? So then I go in there, right? And apparently there's like people here who live like knights and stuff, like knights, right? Like a fucking sword and shield. And then there's also dudes who have like our technology, but like faster. Like it was like a robot, but like it was like super fucking fast. I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
Anything is possible here, which means that you can actually see a real transformer. You could become one.
Technically, I've actually seen some fully sapient AIs here, so yeah, and there's some pretty extreme cybernetic morphs, so yeah.
I already have enough robot stuff in me. I don't want more.
I could take
Wait, can I pilot
I was
one?
expecting him to
No,
actually
I
like
could-
react to that. That's unfortunate.
Oh, should we?
I was expecting him to actually react to that whole thing. My fun little party trick.
How are you holding up, Michael?
Oh yeah, so the person that I was sleeping in your bed with,
Oh, this is the one you were fucking in my bed.
Yeah.
That's a twist.
Wow, wording. So I made sure to court
Yeah,
her.
I had copious amounts of slovenly, sloppy, juicy sex with this man.
Did you at least go and change out my French toast of a mattress? Because honestly, that thing already had some miles on it. I'd feel bad if you were putting someone's back out on that thing. Wow, you literally took it broken in. You must not like him very much. You probably would have shattered his pelvis on that thing.
Well, he was already a little bit shattered the first night.
Isn't there a
Oh, the
better way
cybernetic
to
enhancements,
word
I
this?
see, I understand now, yeah.
Look, he has a jaw that can pop off. Do you have any... There's so much extra tongue. to
Actually,
use.
yeah, that does make sense. You know, that could be valuable. I can see the appeal. Point being, clearly you never informed him that you were actually #1 from the same planet that I am, and also #2, that you were my senior officer when I was a junior.
I did tell him that, actually. I told him a lot
Fair
about
enough.
you.
You should really not be surprised by any of this, then.
No, it's just
It really is unfair when we're both on the same side of the conversation, isn't it?
I know. It's just so fun. I missed having you around so much, you motherfucker. I'm not gonna cry again.
We're not. Come here.
Oh, so sweet. The tsundere finally dropped the walls for a moment.
You anyway.
Yeah, you see that short stuff.
Not you.
Yeah.
No, you already died once. You don't get to again. I'm serious. There's revival
no,
magic
she was
here.
very serious
I will
the
figure
time
out
she
how
did
to
it to me.
revive you, kill you again, bring you back, and then lock you up somewhere.
That'd be the third shelf, actually.
No. This is a little too advanced for you
Ah,
right now.
I was very serious when she threatened to kill me.
No, if she's actually
Literally
threatening to
blow
kill you, then
yourself
you're
up.
probably in trouble at that point. Usually it turns into playful banter between us. If one of us is threatening death at that point, you've crossed a very particular threshold.
Well, not technically.
Also, you're a very cute
They
tsundere, you
crossed
know
it.
that?
It was
What?
another guy, but
You're a very cute tsundere.
and things went really wrong. His name's fucking escaping me. He was the elemental.
Oh, perfect response.
yeah.
You fell right into the trap. Congratulations.
Look, that part of life, for me at
Sweetheart.
least, is done. If I can never get in the seat
You
of
were
a battle mech
quivering
again
like
for the
a
rest of my
fucking
life,
chicken
I
in
will
the
be
cold rain.
very happy.
On any other comment. You do not want to play this game.
It's kind of all I know how to, unless I mean, I guess
Maybe I'm
technically a
baiting you in,
communications
and you're
officer,
falling
but
for it.
That's why I've been reading for the last few weeks and months here, enjoying the lovely tea, the nice
Look, you're not the only one who
atmosphere,
can
and
play
figuring out
games.
what does a career change look like when literally
Good. Let's see if you
everything
can
is
keep up.
possible.
Because my record
Probably not.
is 2 weeks straight.
I don't really know. The lack of
Yeah,
war is
see,
kind of
I-
confusing me.
no
It's kind of
Young
all
man.
all I've known.
It's the only
Young man, are you honestly telling me you are
Meaning
so
I'm not allowed to be,
incapable
or
of
you're not
evolving
allowed to
into
be?
a situation where you don't have the ability to go
You're
and
not
step
allowed to be
on it
on
with a
anything.
50-foot battle machine?
Okay, then we're good.
Indra, your fuckmate is beginning to disappoint me.
What
Uh,
did he do
Wait,
already?
No,
What?
I just mean that I don't. I'm like, it's really ingrained in like not only my life, right, but just like the entirety of like, not saying I can't evolve, just the idea of like no more war is just it's a lot to take in.
Oh, I see.
There's a difference between no more war and no conflict. There's plenty of conflict. Just de-escalate a little bit.
Well, it's just okay. Look, the conflict part I've already seen. There's a place called Zafira City, I think. I watched the dude.
It's
I watched the blue man teleport and shoot a laser.
Interesting place. Yeah.
Did you know that there's blue people that can teleport here and shoot lasers?
Well, I already saw
Yes, actually.
a wolf person change their size at a drop of a hat, and this one turned invisible, and they already told
Oh
me
yeah,
everything's
that's a
possible.
fucking. Is that a heartbeat? Wow. I walked by that.
Uh-huh.
I didn't even like take that in.
I would also make sure not to refer to people as that or it. It's rude.
I failed a lot of perception rolls apparently.
Yeah, wait till you meet some of the living dead.
Okay, but anyway, I was kind of holding this in. We can go back.
Yeah. No, I can't.
For me, it's no, I won't. But I can, theoretically. My ship can.
Yeah. Me going back is not a good thing.
I think so for me too. I don't think there's anything really good for me waiting there. Everything that I
All I know
actually
is-
would want is here.
There's a lot more potential here as far as I'm concerned in terms of growth and in
Limitless
terms of actually
potential.
living a life. So,
I
fairly
don't
much
have
the
to
sky's
work
the
with the
limit.
commander who
She
thought it
told
was
me a
completely
tutorial.
okay to keep a fucking
Girl, so
civvy bombing.
Can we not start that conversation again, please? It brings back memories of you about killing me on a beach.
It's okay, old man. Jingles the coins. Ching, 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 ching. Now you can work
oh
for
my
me
god,
if
it
you
works
like.
so well.
Oh God!
I
Oh,
know. Twice in one lifetime. Twice in one lifetime.
Spare
Truly,
me.
the gods have blessed me.
what kind of work do
Don't
you
worry,
fucking have?
At this point,
Some of his
absolutely nothing.
Story tall battle thing.
I think at this point I'm selling used mech parts. Hey, how's
Holy
it
shit, is
going?
that a worm?
Why is everyone I know fucking hurt?
Why are you hurt?
Oh shit, a beast person.
Oh my god, it always goes back to fucking
Dude,
Sig.
whatever.
It's fine.
That is fucking cool. Why do you have ears?
I thought I might need to blend in at least a little bit. I didn't know what humans were like. Usually they're like the fucking incarnation of evil, no matter what a fucking setting you walk into. So yeah.
I got asked to help. And
What are you talking about? I just did the thing where I stare at people with my visor and they just kind of do things for me.
You weren't able to talk.
Hey, new here.
Yeah.
I
So,
just
in order of operations,
recognized your medals.
This is Michael. Michael is from the same planet I am, Canopus. To the right of Michael, I don't remember his
He
name.
gives me like Kriegsman vibes.
Fucking the young lady to the right of that, who was actually my teacher, and that's Indra.
You know my
Yeah, it's a very interesting dynamic.
Kriegsman? Yeah, Death Krieg. I feel you.
I ain't a Krieg.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to see anyone from my
Part of
world
the
either,
Navy.
but here they all are.
Oh. Oh, you guys had a navy? Fuck yeah. Like boats and stuff, right?
Krigsman, no.
Do you have something that's stronger than
Not
tea?
exactly boats. Spaceships.
Yeah. For now, I think they're
But
Let's kick ass.
like
just
unintentionally
It's so
helping.
fun.
Cheers.
Sorry about that. You don't.
Dude, so
Remind me of this
what,
one devil personality
It's
I
starting
met
to
in
become a
Orlando.
habit at this
Sacco
point
said
now.
That's
more or
not
less the
bad.
same thing
We
he
have to
knew
teach you more
about
about
Ron
Canopans. Our
from.
blood practically.
devil person? Did you say a devil person?
yeah.
Well, they look like a.
Yeah, there's tieflings
Yeah, the
and
whole-
stuff.
Huh?
I think they look like it. No, not
Is it
exactly
tiefling or
exactly.
tiefling?
He wasn't a tiefling. He was legitimately just devil.
Oh.
Oh, that's straight. Hell is real?
Would you like to borrow the armor? Because I was gonna sell it.
At least
off.
back home, yes, we call it the warp. Here,
Oh,
apparently,
oh,
a
God.
lot of different shit's real.
I mean, especially.
Wow, I almost went to hell. Jesus Christ. Wow. Okay, I figured there was just nothing.
Well, you already
Oh,
were
there's
in
an
hell,
after.
and now you're
Wow.
here, right?
Admittedly, until
I
very
mean,
recently.
when we first ended
I don't want to.
I'm pretty sure I ended up in
Whoa.
hell.
I've
Kind of stopped getting shot at since
Look.
then. Given the fact
Wait,
since I've
no
been here, we've shot at
comment.
significantly less. So honestly,
I should be
You're out.
happy
I mean,
to
hey,
continue
that's
the
a good
trend.
thing.
No, print it out.
Wait, no, hold on. There's a Comcast here, though.
My phone.
No, you might want.
phone
Hold on, just so I can go and watch.
Is that different?
I'm pretty sure it's different.
Hey, old man,
Yeah?
Oh.
come on over and introduce yourself.
Hey there. Oh my god.
One of my friends I made.
Hi.
Hi.
That's okay. That's okay.
Oh, I'm Jaden.
The name's Indra.
Jaden,
I'm
Michael,
not
feel
giving
free to
my
come
full
over
name
and
because
say
I have no
hello.
idea who is or isn't a fae. Are you a werewolf or a beast man? What's something
Wolfkin.
else? Wolfkin. Okay. I like your shirt.
Damn, speaking of people in Rome, there's a Cadian somewhere.
Thanks. I had another one like this, but it got torn up.
That's pretty kick-ass.
Mm.
Don't
With
ask them about the
swords
local food supply
and
where it comes
guns.
from.
Kinky.
And branches.
I wasn't. Thank you for the warning.
Well, the whole story behind it's not as kinky as you think.
I figured.
You probably know what it is.
Still, I like your voice. The way it cracks in particular. Love to hear it in a higher octave.
Right.
Down, old man.
Jaden.
Flattered, but I'm spoken for.
Oh, nice. How long?
Wow, he handled that way better than I thought he would.
About a month or so.
Congratulations, sincerely. I hope it lasts long and flourishes well.
Well, she's about 200 years older than me, so.
Has she been this hard up for this long?
She's a kitsune.
Oh. Wow. Shit, are they fair demons here?
Kitsune are neither. They're spirits, physical spirits.
Ah, they're spirits here. Gotcha. It didn't explode.
Trust me, it's only going to get more so.
I mean, my friend
I
Kisa,
have
when
all
she's
faith.
not stuck in the flesh golem body. She's actually a Kisara type.
Sorry, fire hazard.
Reminds me a little bit of my old face.
Oh, it's,
Crowning the
you're,
entrance.
it's because you're blocking the entrance. I mean, a fire will probably be extinguished before anything.
That's Didi, one of my coworkers.
Oh, hi.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Didi. Hello.
Also, hello.
Just keep drinking the tea and
Excuse
take
me.
it in.
Hi.
It's a good
James said your name was Michael.
Hello, miss. Name's John.
Yes.
Name's
Ours
interesting.
is John.
I appreciate
I'm
it.
Jaden.
You look like a
I
second
fucking love
lieutenant
your
with a
helmet.
helmet.
Alright, I know
It's comfortable.
I've probably
Is
made
it
it
really?
Old face.
and we've never really spoken before, but I do like
And
you.
he's an old face.
I know I'm loud.
Come on, John.
What
Just
happened
change
to your
your.
old face?
A few people.
Ever
Yeah,
disturbed you.
Long story short, I had a cybernetic face. Then I got
It is actually
the
very
organic
helpful.
face.
Isaac works on something around his cathedral. It's the,
If you're
It's a
My
space
boyfriend
station.
has
Fair
a
enough. I
mostly
think you are
organic face,
definitely
except for the
in a
part that
place
isn't.
where you will get to
frighteningly
redefine your
quiet, so
place in the
sometimes I
world.
can't really.
there's an organization here.
You got off
Courageous.
lucky
They
just
operate
having
out of
the
it.
bottom part. So
I kind of have a
Makes all the
talent
entirety
of
of it.
being the loudest person in the room.
Nothing.
So what happened?
At least here.
Works,
Speaking
works.
philosophy to people who don't
Oh,
necessarily
yeah,
need
bits
it.
of
You're good.
Beforehand,
work.
I mean,
gas bomb.
As far as I'm aware.
It's nice to finally
And
like.
full
put some-
on gas mask.
I know we haven't really
Prosthetic.
had the chance to.
are you
I
fighting
this is
against?
peacekeeping Face, organization.
Hopefully
everything.
we'll have a lot more chances
Or if
to
you're
do
even a
it.
cog at
This
all.
was back in the Hive Cities where I lived.
Yeah, hopefully.
I have,
I mean, if I
anchor
show
points
that
to the
properly,
planet side
it's not a
fairly
utter
quickly.
flaw, but
It's apparently given. Apparently,
it would
in
be
Hive
pretty
Cities,
hard
if
for
it's
you to mess
the
with.
main things being chemical
Yeah.
weapons,
That's what the children
a
call
few
it.
gangsters will get their hands on some and blow stuff
There's
up
a
just to
part
prove
where
a
I got my
damn
jaw
point.
smashed in by a blue guy up there.
surprised you
But,
even remember
Seems like
mentioning
things
kind
there
of.
Trying to focus my
Well, until
ears
the
on you.
RBDs came.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, until the RBDs came, showed them what for.
I help out where I can.
learning
I was going to
experience.
say, generally speaking, I'd expect
Thankfully,
someone in that position
I was
to
already
have more
signed up to go to the Navy
I
with
have
them,
the top
so
when you're sparring.
they paid for the augmetic.
I'm not
I'm a
gonna
lot more crafty than I make myself.
make things too
I'm glad
much.
you came straight.
Somebody decided,
It's not about whether we're
somebody decided to kick Asher in the nuts, and I got about
I
second best for it.
So have you,
That's a lot. That was a story.
are you aware
That
of
was a long time
how
ago, Jaden.
weird this place
I
is?
believe you.
Like, not this place specifically,
I've
but
been
like
here for-
this place.
I've been here for almost a year. I work for a humanitarian
Yeah, no, I am.
organization here and have an apartment in that
She got into a knife
in a
fight
place
with
called the
no
Meat Rack. So I've
Oh,
been
that
around.
is
That
what you
sounds
said.
like a perfect
I have
way
a
to
friend.
No.
Iraq.
fall
Too many
in love. That's
guns.
like the perfect catalyst.
Which one does it
I
look like?
stabbed my mom and I just couldn't let her go ever
It
since.
actually looks
Iraq's kind of
shockingly
a
similar
shithole,
to
but
him.
if you're a mercer, it's a good place to get work.
More like perfect cage.
For
He was going to
supplies.
kill
You have a Navy arms.
Let her go.
Well,
That
I'm
looks
not a
like me.
mercenary, so
Exactly.
I'll avoid it.
no.
She got life in
Didn't know
prison.
they made
Yeah.
figurines like you.
You know.
I know a few people who live there and have businesses there.
Apparently,
I
things
stayed
from my
for a bit.
realm
No,
are
we're
quite
talking about the person
documented
trying to
and
stab your mother.
shown here
That whole thing.
and all that
So
jazz.
we're making
I
a-
don't
It's
get
actually
it. Just
just a game.
Well, technically,
Where
my
I
mother
come
started
from.
it, so really, she got off scot free.
Told that to you by the devil person. Oh, the devil told me that as well. It was in Osaka.
You want to keep it?
Brain kissing.
I'm good.
Alright.
Brain hurty sometimes when people come
Sorry,
from
man, I don't really know what
you
the-
know.
I have
It's like,
Polite way to
it's
go
like,
about this, but I felt like I should
it's a
mention
game. Oh,
I've been there for
it's a
about,
movie. It's a TV show from
almost
where
a
I'm
year,
from.
so
and, like,
shrug.
It's like Gary.
It's only my second day touching down in this weird ass place.
Commission, so I came in
Well,
as an
where I'm
ensign,
from.
and
Well, hopefully you got a place to stay.
needless to say, no one.
Because when I first touched down here, I was
back and
I am, but it looks like I found
He's not that scary.
a certain captain was not going
a
to
son
have
who will take care of me.
right.
In your old age.
Yeah, my tender,
I'll
think about
tender
it.
old age.
James.
Mm.
How old are you?
So, that didn't like process in my head until.
it's rude to ask the lady their age, but
Superior rank wise.
I'm not the most curious person.
That's sort of changed over time. The short answer is.
Isaac's is very
I'm
in
old
one
for
ear, not the other.
how long do humans live here?
That's
Depends.
100 years.
Because back home, there's some humans live up to their hundreds and stuff. Maybe about that if they're important enough for the
up to 100, depending if there's like a curse on them or anything like that. I mean, like I'm only 29 myself. So,
I mean, back home.
I was of a higher rank.
I mean, back home, some humans lived up to more than 100 years. Maybe 2 or 3, because they could afford rejuvenation surgery. I mean, certainly Caiaphas Cain was well long lived. Everyone knows the hero Caiaphas Cain.
That's interesting.
Or Yarick.
Because the gray hair kind of throws me off a bit. Is it just dye?
One of us has the benefit
I'm guessing
of being
that's
the
gone off
heirs
your
to
head.
a cosmetics
I
foundation.
was disassociating actually.
Sorry about that.
Oh no, it's quite alright.
I see.
I just
But,
was deciding
this
whether or
for-
not to actually say my
this
age. I'm
realm-
50.
Yes, well, trust me, I can tell you what's
One.
died and what's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, I learned it too.
But for this realm, I don't know how long humans live. Maybe the same, maybe different. Things are weird.
In my case, no, just good old-fashioned premature aging from
Yeah,
a
it's pretty
combination
weird, but
of
I'm
combat
kinda
situations
into
and being in
it.
charge of a bunch of idiots
Way
on
better
roller
than
skates.
You'll be like Mocha
place I
is
came from.
closest to 500.
To be fair,
You were
you
one
look
of
good
those
for
idiots.
Is there a place that has mech
vertical
warriors,
and walking
like
around
as like a
compared to most people.
tabletop game maybe, or is it like a book
yeah, and you
or
still got your job.
something like that?
Good on you for that.
Good on me for that.
I must have
You
been.
were saying-
Never mind.
I'm gonna assume some people have mechs somewhere.
Make a
in
joke
this
at his
realm.
expense,
Oh,
but,
yeah.
I can assume that much.
Jaw dropping.
Goodbye.
Because now I'm curious. Because if his thing is possible, then our thing is
I was
possible.
gonna say that comment didn't
Surely.
have much bite to it.
so
I'm just
in
back.
here,
I'm just kind of
this is
existing.
you're a tabletop and you also.
Still better than my friend who had everything.
I mean, I've heard that my
We have dubbed Isaac John Human because he is the most plain human-looking human in existence.
Okay. I'm just gonna stay quiet and I'm not gonna comment towards that because if I mention something, it's gonna end up escalating more and more and more, and I don't think it is safe for a couple of people that are watching within our heads.
I'm used to being around humans.
Oh, the people watching in my heads are mighty used to this.
I grew up around these.
Way worse, in fact.
Fair enough. But yeah, I mean, I just hunt monsters, but apparently that's
Oh, shit,
also
really?
like history and all that. Yeah.
What kind?
Me, actually. No.
Wyverns, like really big wyverns.
That's
Like-
fucking awesome. How do you do that?
Really, really big.
You're talking with her.
Oh well, I go in, I go towards a guild, I sign up towards it, and then I just go ahead and start hunting monsters. I just go with my big hammer and just hit them multiple times.
See, yeah, I went
Do you,
hunting
like,
them before.
jump?
They do use a big fuck-off hammer.
Oh, fuck yes!
Why does this sound like?
Is there
So-
like hammer
so
space here? Does it
I-
like appear out of nothing?
Well, no, I do carry a hammer with me. I just don't have it with me right now because I'm just.
Right.
Why would I bring a weapon towards this establishment?
Wait a moment.
Kise mentioned that she was an artist.
So I just go ahead and I just go in. I have my full-on armor. I'm usually the shortest of everybody. I'm used to it already because my brothers, all of my brothers are taller than me. So just go in and I just start hitting stuff.
Fuck yes. Are humans treated well here?
Yeah.
Like general here?
I mean, I'm human.
Generally,
Oh, you're very
yes,
orange.
we should.
I've heard from my friend. I've heard from my friend Charles. Some people have ragged on him for being just a human, saying like that shit. It's like, oh, you're just a human.
the looking
Charles told
down
me
on
like
people.
he's had like twice. He's been told that twice from what I heard, and
So
I've luckily never been told that, but still.
If I was to go by, okay, so hear me out here. These ears are fake as fuck. I just didn't know what this kind of world was gonna actually treat humans with. It's just clips. Literally just clips. So, should I keep them on, or should I take them off?
You could
If you can take them off, just smash David, but
you're fine.
It's not like fully racist towards humans and whatever. Some people might be assholes, but that's just assholes in general.
Yeah, I mean, I don't give a shit about that.
It really
I mostly
depends on
wasn't
who you
sure if
meet.
it was like, because look, man, either they're liked too much and I have to worry about getting kidnapped, or they're liked so little that they're fucking killed in the streets. I don't know.
Yeah. No. You don't have to worry about that. Humans are usually treated very well over here, unless you're like a shitty human that is anti like magic or anti-synthetic or anti anything.
I don't know. I'm getting pro.
If you just if you're pro everything, then you're good. I mean, I used to
like
get
pirates.
fun because I make fun of.
That's all.
Fair enough. I have a friend that is a pirate, but don't worry about it.
Wait, is it like a Yar pirate, or is it like kidnap your loved ones and skin them alive and put like their fucking skins and flesh on the outsides of their ships, just
Add that to our spaceships, and yes.
Apparently none of them ever saw her.
Bloody hell.
The
For a
second
while.
one?
She tried before and
Yeah.
I didn't see her.
In space. I haven't talked to him in a while, so don't worry about it.
Technically speaking, I fought against pirates and with some
That is
pirates.
fucking insane.
No, they're more than one
A
trader
small
kind.
talking person that no one else
worry.
can see but you.
I
That-
probably
That
won't.
sounds crazy, but it sounds
Me
like you
back.
talk to the person.
Yeah, don't worry about it. They're doing whatever the fuck they want. I don't care about them anymore.
So, like,
Good. You won't miss them.
Case can be like a table.
Yeah, no, I won't. It's their life that they decided. But yeah, I used to make fun of being made fun of because I'm a human and I'm short, usually shorter than other people. So,
Wait, this is short?
Those things that Robert Jordan was writing about.
I'm pretty sure. Like you see, like how
Am I?
they're like they used to do that towards me.
Am I tall?
Oh, I'm just in there.
No, you're an average height. I am short.
Let's fucking go! Okay. Good.
Yeah, you're average height.
Wrapping my head around it.
I've never
But
so much of being average.
yeah,
I'm only 1.6 meters high, so.
I'm 4 feet. I'm literally just 4 feet. Like,
Whoa, sorry,
be
sorry,
measured.
I moved sometimes without intending.
Like,
It just happens. Don't worry about it.
You're fun size, CD.
I'm on the shorter side myself. I'm only 5'2".
Yes, I am. That's what they
I
usually
greatly
say.
appreciate you being here.
Lockjaw.
Thank you.
It's kind of hard to get.
So just existing? You okay?
Oh god.
There's a lot of people talking at once.
Oh yeah, totally. You might want to turn on like
I'm
a
hitting my
certain
limit.
mode.
Grab someone's ear.
You know, on your earpiece.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane.
Something I learned how to
I mean, it's
do.
coming on insane.
Oh,
in a
yeah.
bad way. Like, that's cool.
But yeah, they used to make fun of me until I started picking them up, and people got
Told me how to do that.
surprised about that.
Excuse me.
You know, considering you can lift a giant fuck off hammer, they shouldn't be surprised. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna.
You thumb to your forename.
I'm just gonna talk to Michael. Actually.
Oh,
You
okay.
really want my attention, don't you?
That has the rotten piece.
I thought you were leaving.
There's this
Mhm.
entire thing that I've been sort of cluing in
Not
on
yet.
that.
You remind me of the tourists in
Faith has
Canopus.
power here. Faith has power here. Names have power here.
Ah, shit, don't compare me
That's
to
why I've been
tourists.
very cautious
You
about
are
where I
kinda
commit
like one.
myself so far. Next thing I know, I wind up paladin to the deity of coffee.
Nah! I'm a living, breathing resident, baby! Can't fucking wait.
Hardly, yeah.
I've been
You're
safe so
finding, You're
far.
finding your footing. Michael.
Doesn't matter, because I can dance real well.
I can.
Yeah, like there's a lot of things and people of all sorts of shapes and sizes and
I thought I wasn't gonna
variety.
see you again.
I thought I wasn't gonna see you again either. I kind of figured I died, honestly. Thought the afterlife was just weird beaches in New
A
York.
few months just sort of going between
Wouldn't it be
here
nice?
and
Not New York,
Osaka
Miami.
and sort
My
of
bad.
understanding where I am
Wait,
before I
so
go
like,
make any
you're not going back?
I still don't know.
Yeah,
Why would
that's
I?
fair.
Your friends.
Well, no, I'm just asking.
At this
There's a
stage,
lot
It's
of
almost like
things
Florida anyway, so it's
all over
fine.
the place.
To go back?
I mean, I've got a
Fuck
decent enough
Florida.
bankroll to hold on for a while. Turns out selling off
I
parts
mean,
to a giant robot,
Underwater.
people were interested
Just,
in that.
it's
I don't
underwater now.
really-
Don't worry about it.
Now
I
I
don't
just gotta
know.
figure out what to do next.
It's mine so far. I mean, streets are pretty calm, and
Well, now it's
riding in a car is nice.
I just don't know what to do.
Oh yeah, I mean, even Zafira was pretty chaotic. I don't know.
Yeah.
Making the home, taking care of the
It's
children.
okay. It's
Okay.
not bad.
Then, how about this?
It's weird.
We put a
Just
pin on it,
Mind.
and if shit is somehow
work
fucking
on-
worse here than where we came from,
Only recently did I actually end up fighting bounty hunters.
what if it isn't?
I didn't actually plan on that part, but it just sort of happened.
I'm gonna look for immortality.
Yes, well, at some point, hopefully, I can figure out something. that's
Immortality.
You've been a
Fuck yes.
senior
Are you
officer,
kidding me?
Sir. You've definitely led people
I have
over
been
the place.
dreaming of
Someone's
being
done
inside
that
of a
for
fantasy world my
somewhere.
entire fucking life, to the point where I had plotted out in my head several fucking what ifs for if I could escape the horrible hellscape that I was born into, where I was never given anything nice except for, if only, to have it taken from me in the most dramatic and painful way possible. You and him included. And everyone else. So yeah, I'm gonna fucking indulge
Helping
in
people
this.
sounds nice, but I don't know if I want to go and deal with any more giant.
Or something.
I can guess I understand what they're
The
working
cooks at the
from.
kitchen are gonna miss you.
Yeah, that's
You know what?
All right. Well,
my friend
Look,
broke
maybe
that
I'll
chain.
come back
Did
when I'm
have
fully
her
decked
on.
out with magic and I just fucking blow off Kendrick's face.
Yeah.
They killed the beast, but she gave us the best.
where are you staying at?
Remove her arm after a few
Do you
days.
guys
No
have a
idea.
place, or-
I was just sleeping in my
replacement.
little cruiser for a bit. But it sounds like
Hey, geneticists
Starling's
we know
got the
started
dough, so
regrowing through cloning tech to regrow
we
your
might
arms.
just
Okay.
Impressive.
crash with whatever the
Very
hell he's
impressive.
doing.
For now, she's got something that's powered by magic.
I mean, my other option is
Wild.
I don't
Hey,
know,
Dumbo,
Street
Dunk
Alley or
Donuts.
something. So I wouldn't mind.
Sincerely though,
I mean, she's
you can get such a good upgrade.
I do have a boyfriend.
And a friend of ours.
All right, I guess, but I mean, I don't know.
She's
I
also Faye, but she isn't actually.
feel like I look kind of rustic.
malicious with her names.
You know?
Oh, 100%. I mean, like, you still look hot as fuck. But
She just dislike.
I'm
all
just
of the
saying,
old Fae
keep
traditions.
your mind open to it. You might find something that you really
She
like.
also hasn't been in a Feywild in like 100 years, so there's that too.
You know, that reminds me of something.
Timescales
Uh,
are very relevant.
I heard this in
concept here.
the in where I live called Meat
Yeah, if you
Rack.
hear of anyone who's hiring, I guess
Apparently,
let me know.
like
Meat
salmon are a bit
Rack?
more common.
That's
Is it
right
like,
there.
like meat rack? Or...
Oh,
No,
wow.
it's a bar called the Meat Rack, and the
Damn it,
the
old
just
man.
the
made that
People's
joke.
wrapped.
They are wrapped. Very nicely tightly
Not when you're-
bound.
Barely.
Like I started working.
don't know why they call it the Meat
I
Rack.
don't know if you want to call that bound, but
basically it's like a bar area with a street.
They're presenting.
But
She said she
apparently
was
they also
Emphasis on
they
presence
also-
because it's a gift to you all.
She looks probably half that.
oh, wait,
She's the
actually,
heiress to an entire cosmetics company.
hey,
Never mind.
Yeah, it's very,
Yeah?
it's very consent.
Okay,
does that mean we can get like a house
So
someday?
she's probably got access to like.
I mean, fuck, it's not even really a someday.
Because of her pretty.
Currently, if we find your ship, we can sell that shit for Dosh, and we'll be pretty set.
Because I've been busy, but
Yep, that'll do it.
sorry, I'm a bit awkward.
Get a house on like the beach, like
I'm also running on empty mentally.
Yeah, we can watch the mind-bending Leviathan.
Yes,
fuck
not
each
everyone
other.
got to get exposed
on
to,
the
like,
horizon.
casual radiation burns as a pilot. I had a...
Can anything be wholesome with you? Anything?
That is wholesome. We get
sounds
to
like
make
dumb-
love while watching others
she
have
wants
love.
Have you not figured out that it's always about the holes with the old man?
Yes.
I'm
Listen,
wholesome.
there's
Emphasis
things-
on the whole. Yes, exactly.
I know someone who you would love.
Kind of mellow.
Well, a few someone's.
Outfit.
Well, there's my guild leader. She's a bitchy. She's really
Is
nice.
that the
though.
monster
She hasn't killed
fucking
anyone
place?
Yet.
That's the monster fucking place.
Let's
You
fucking
mean the
go!
place where I have the tattoo on my ankle?
Wait, is that a fucking
Because
tentacle
I'm one of the
heart?
original. Yes, I'm one of the
It's
original
fucking
members.
pulsing. It's throbbing. Wait, look at it throb.
Yeah, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling, yeah, it's throbbing. Yep.
We have magical tattoos. A guild member of ours who is a mimic. Double.
Relationship is kind of
Okay, I'll be done in a minute.
Alright, on that note,
Society very similar.
I am going to call it an evening. Jaden, good to
Oh
see you.
shit. Wait,
Yeah,
wait.
good to
Hold
see
on.
you.
How
Take care of
where are we
yourself.
meeting up?
He dresses in a maid dress and stuff.
Here, hold on. Do you have a com on you?
I have my old one. Does it still fucking work here?
Give me 1 second.
Pops it open.
No, here and
Pulls out the battery.
Technically, it's how I tracked you here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pulls out a small glowing rock.
I'd really like a lot
Pulls
of
out some
people
chewing gum.
but they don't fall down.
And boop, there's signal.
Talk to Double. Double does magical tattoos.
Anymore though. But I guess
We just gotta find Double when she's off.
You did teach me how to innovate and overcome. Don't be so shocked, old man.
actually be a breath of fresh air. Where I'm from, I was ridiculed for looking like this.
Okay. Mr. Protagonist, I look forward to meeting up with you in due
So
haste.
apparently in their realm, or is it just from
Never call me Mr. Protagonist ever again.
my head around that one.
Okay, my sweet darling Kohai. I, your mentor, will guide you diligently through all of the nerdy lands. Where I will inevitably die a horrible death.
Yeah, make sure not to die. 'Cause we're gonna trigger a very interesting storyline for them.
All right. If I'm Kohai, you're apple pie.
I mean, apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. With the fur.
If this is, I don't know, if I dip out.
Is the old man done?
Okay.
Whole club was looking at her.
Apparently not. You were saying.
My guess is a no.
I was just asking if it's okay if I tag along.
Ask Senpai.
Your friend is now obsessing over my
Well, I mean, technically, it's your place. I just.
no tattoos are a thing here.
Yeah, of course you're coming.
Don't worry. Wherever you go, you're not only coming along, you're coming along. Also, we know your
What
position
is
is below
wrong
her.
with you two?
Coming along.
Working opens.
God, I fucking
At
missed
my
you.
workplace, I would have heard jokes like that all the time.
Better
but
have. Come here.
Feels like we're working now, just a little bit.
yeah. It just feels like we're
Noogie.
Fuck off! No, I will punch you in the face over
Michael, come in.
I don't think it's best.
Good to see you.
Metal hug.
I'm glad.
Before you decide to punch James in the face, how did I tell you what Big Diddy and I do for work?
What?
Jizz mopper. You literally told me about the unmentionable bucket.
The what bucket? The what bucket?
And we don't talk about that.
The jar. It's the jar.
The jar? The
It's a jar.
Who gets put it in?
It's pretty big, and they said they know.
The jar is
sized.
No, I don't have it with me, sadly.
to about here.
Finally, a container
Yeah.
made just for me.
Please, God, no.
Motherfucker got a person-sized jar.
Good evening.
See ya.
Excuse me?
Give us a week.
Pretty mid food and like dolled up.
I'm part of the Monster Fucker Guild.
Don't be sick.
Although we don't call it the Monster Fucker Guild.
MMR.
It's modern mythic relations.
Oh. Yeah, that's right, because it was
Yeah,
talking
it's a
about,
cult.
like, relationships in cult?
Cold.
Shut up! It's not a cult. We've been over this. You shut up! I will push you down the stairs.
I just loved your reaction. That's why.
Is it like a taxes thing?
Is this the place that Darling fell into and everyone tried to have sex with him?
I know.
Oh, jeez.
Listen, kids! Oh, is it tonight? We're just talking to him around a campfire for like an hour.
Oh, okay, not the
Just
same
about
place.
random
So you
bullshit.
weren't wearing a bunch of white gowns.
No.
Okay, different place.
No, it's not a cult. It's not a cult.
Is that a group we have to worry about, or?
Hilarious.
Maybe.
It's
We'll
hilarious.
see.
Maybe.
You'll talk to
Like
Darling
that.
about it.
No,
That's where he landed here first, apparently. Butt-ass naked, too. So they thought it was like a gift from their
not-
god. It was a fertility cult.
It's the joke.
Fucking
And
bastard.
I love
Anyway,
Jada's reaction.
some of the
And by
things,
way,
some
I
of the
did
things
have
the
to
guild makes
talk-
are like,
I'd say that your
say
workplace
you're a
was a
human
terrorist
and you
group,
want
not
to be
a
friends,
cult.
and your friend is a fire elemental.
But I know
We
it's
can
not.
procure a potion that the human can drink, so they can touch the fire elemental without being harmed.
Don't get ideas. Don't get ideas. Don't. Oh.
I mean, technically, with
My
MMR,
friend
it doesn't
Leaky
really
also makes a
romantic
thing he calls
relationships.
crystal wash. It cleans up everything, including litter. It's great.
I end up making the joke.
Oh, I like that actually.
Where is this leaky?
Yeah.
Also, is he leaky like cum or piss?
Okay, so
Or Drew?
he's leaky because he's an alchemist.
And you guys end up explaining what it truly is.
We just call him leaky because it's usually something dripping from the ceiling.
Someone outside will tell me. I'll end up saying
Maybe
no, it's
if I could ask.
where you
Does he
fucking
make
research, so it's
mutagen?
No guarantees.
a group of people that goes type.
Hello, Isaac. My name's
I'm not actually sure.
Okay.
I'm sure you can work out a deal with him. He gave me a case of crystal wash to exchange for samples from the jar.
Think about it.
Noted. Yeah?
Goodness gracious.
Yes, big friendly wolf man.
We have about until you have about like 9 minutes left until we close. I'm just letting you know. If you guys
Oh,
want
shit.
anything,
Okay.
let me know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I should finish this then.
Yes.
Cheers.
It was nice meeting you. My friend has been waiting very patiently to talk to me about something, so...
I'll
take that.
Later. I will totally not invade your guild later.
I can take that one.
Yeah, next meeting's tomorrow, so...
Oh, Jada, before I forget.
I would tip you, but I'm literally broke right
Security
now.
at MMR.
I'll tip you later.
Hit the stomach.
Understood.
Hit the chest.
Alright, if you
You
guys
know,
want anything
technically,
else,
MMR doesn't have to be a romantic relationships. I technically joined that to learn to be less of a racist.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
R6.
Remember...
Do they have, like, information there?
Huh.
He's true! He's telling the truth!
Deployable racist.
What kind of,
Remember,
like...
you know where I come from.
Yeah. Oh, that makes so much sense.
Imperium of
So,
Man.
like-
That's all you need to know. If you know where I'm from, then you know how it is.
Well,
Well,
do they have like
good,
information on other creatures there? Like
Good
hypothetically, could I like study and like get acquainted with the world over there?
I have a feeling we're
You can talk to people and see if they want to tell you things about themselves.
Are there like books?
This is gonna be like a kid being at a candy store. Really.
Books can be procured. Hey, Roland.
It'd be hilarious.
Hi, Roland.
I kind of want to be there the day that she shows up, but they show up, but I kind of don't want to be.
What is your
Be my
species?
roommate.
What is your species?
Jaden, I get the feeling I've disappointed Milk and
Sentient Tobug.
Just a sentient pill bug. There's no extravagant
Sentient and
like.
More entertaining for her.
There's like no like tag, no title to it. It's just pill bug.
Nope, just a race of sentient sapient pill bugs.
And your name is Roland?
Yes, I'm aware of the pun.
Oh, we can talk about it on the way out.
Your parents are amazing.
Up to you.
Yes. Oh.
Arm. That's really cool, by the way.
Whoa! What? The fuck is that like a magical prosthetic? Or is it like a curse or like a warlock thing or what the fuck? What is that? What kind of energy is that?
It's arm of pure mana. Okay. They know James.
Oh my fucking god.
Touch
So
it.
like mana is
Touch it.
Just goes right through. Feels almost squishy.
oh my fuck.
It is actual fur.
Oh my gosh, it's like
An actual hair.
You want to see the funny thing about
it's
it,
like a
though?
soft penis. Yeah?
Holding back urges.
Oh.
Is this?
Grab solidified.
I do.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yay.
Like where'd you get that?
Yes.
Okay.
My roommate actually created that. They're a roomsmith.
You'd be amazed how many kids walk up to me.
My mind is just
There used to be a cat up there.
I mean, okay,
There's so
that's,
much
that's
shit.
kind of wholesome.
There's so many things we can do, Michael.
I don't get
This is a lot better than when we did it.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Oh yeah. You wanna know why I didn't get to oh my god, that's so fucking hot. Anyway, so like the reason why I didn't like the fucking like monster things in Canopus is not because of like in part of the design sucked, but mostly it's because you didn't actually get to like be with someone that like had like the emotion of it, you know, like someone who's like actually a fucking hellhound is so fucking different.
Don't do that. It affects me, okay?
When we
do that.
When we went to the city, it was a lot more people. It was very loud. There were a lot of people talking at once, and there were a lot of things to look at all the time.
Yeah, I bet that was overstimulating as hell.
This is better. You got a better introduction than me.
Yeah.
Have fun whenever you go to the candy store, because I know you're gonna have fun.
candy store. A candy store.
Is that a euphemism for like some other kind of store, or is it there like actually lit candy?
No. Okay, well, a friend of mine does make sex toys.
Oh my god, my company made sex toys. We should compare notes.
I think I just signed a lease for it.
We also made special lube. We made a bunch of soaps for all kinds of purposes, including sexual and otherwise.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed that's not actual candy. I want chocolate. Damn it.
No, I was talking about that you're going to.
I got some sexy chocolate.
So here's the thing.
I'm good.
All right, now it's good.
Always here. Sorry about that.
Even though sideway that, it's just that since you are interested in this MMR place, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be like a kid going towards the candy store. So that's why I said have fun at the candy store. That's why.
Hopefully, I find a lot of things to like. I did not mean to move forward there. That is my hand again. I'm going to sit in the corner. I'm a bad girl.
I'm perfectly fine. It's okay.
I'm so sorry. I need to get my legs.
It's okay. You got it.
My legs replaced because that keeps happening. I'm so sorry. Oh right, it's closing. Right, I'm sorry.
So excited to
Sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
2 minutes.
I feel like I
get along well with several members of the MMR.
I guess he can like a lazy fuck.
QT.
But no, I'm serious. White chocolate flavor cups are good.
Come on.
Those are fine. That's the next ones that I need help with.
Do you want me to carry you. I can carry you, but you know what? I can.
I can walk. I just need
You wanna try and find a transformer or like a Gundam?
I want to sleep, particularly next to my girlfriend for like one night. Considering I thought you either died or vanished, then we can go find Transformers.
So much of this already still feels like a dream, like my son is actually here, so... Yeah.
I mean, I could slap you. No, I already know what you'll do. No.
So if you guys work on mechs, quick question. I do have one question, right?
Yeah.
Since you guys work on mechs and all that stuff, is the Titan considered a mech or not?
The what? Oh, I don't work
Titan.
on mechs. I do the bigger ships, like the ones that are like actually.
When you say a Titan, what do you mean exactly?
It's a giant flesh-made person, and usually
I
consider either if they're
Pokemon in this plane.
because there's always that confusion.
Technically, no.
Like actual living, breathing Pokemon. I have 3 of them. I have a Gligar, a Mimikyu, and a Magikarp. The Magikarp's an asshole.
I got a Wingull and a Burmy.
It being piloted doesn't matter. It's about where it comes
Mostly
from.
you can find them in Orlando, Osaka. There's the Pokemon Adventuring Guild.
And whatever the fantasy creations are, but they wouldn't be
That's the city that I was in.
But how about,
that's the city I went to.
God, what have I done?
Orlando,
like
Osaka.
an Eva is a
You've
mech,
introduced
but they're
them.
also like
that's a mech.
Jane, I think what you've done is
Pokemon Center there.
Yeah. So you introduced the nerd stuff.
Large, very bombastically designed creations, whereas a mecha's more free moving. Yes.
It's Pokemon.
You're not sleeping tonight, are you?
I honestly do not want to see her catch
You're not
her
sleeping tonight.
or something like that.
We can sleep tonight.
She's got obsessed
For an early start tomorrow.
No, you won't. No, you won't. No, you won't. You will lay in bed, not you. Wherever we're fucking staying,
Well, I won't be
you will
laying.
not stop
You
talking.
will be, and I will be doing a lot of movements. But you know, then when you pass out, I'll be doing research, and I'll pass out eventually, and then I'll pick you up, buy the scruff, and then we'll go out and become
Can we
Pokemon
just
masters.
cuddle tonight for one night? Can we just have a normal night? One.
That is fucking.
That is But yes, we can just cuddle if you want. I'll let you. It's okay.
I love you, but my God, honey.
Yes?
Say pay attention. Have you ever put someone through a wall while fucking them?
A what?
Fair enough.
Have you ever thrown someone through a wall while...
Those things are good.
Have you ever put someone through a wall while you've been fucking them?
Yeah, I'm bloody hungry.
Maybe.
This happened to her.
Sorry.
She got thrown through a wall.
Sorry, my bad.
Yes.
My bad.
We should compare notes.
She's a fun night.
It's okay. Oh, they're smoky. Are you also fluffy?
Sorry, Boca. More than happy to.
Oh, there's a video with them and a bunny, and it was pretty fun. Anyway, I'm gonna head on out.
Now that I do have.
Okay, cool, thank you. Alright, great day.
Oh my God, this fantasy porn.
What?
I forgot to tell.
We need to stop. We need to. You are not.
Something that I. There's one thing.
Time to go.
I'm not
right?
a rule
Time
breaker.
to go.
Let's go.
There's a timer. Wait until you find. There's these things that you can connect to
The
Wi-Fi,
moment
right, or the
We
internet.
are outside
But there's ones that you
of
can
this
connect to
legal
magic.
grounds.
Vomito stack.
Potions of elasticity.
Yeah.
Oh God, don't tell more of those exist. Please, for the love of God.
I'm so excited.
I know you
Oh,
are.
geez.
You will be.
Oh my fucking. Oh my God. The nostalgia.
Jesus.
Hit them with the last.
I thought you were doing this. You surprised me, motherfucker.
So as soon as I saw you, and then as soon as I saw you,
why not?
I realized what it was going on, and I was like, no fucking way.
Oh, jeez.
I was like, no fucking way.
The second you fucking spotted me, you were gonna try start doing something.
They were gonna try something as soon as they saw me.
Dramatic events for pushing Sen
Huh?
to
You said James
And I
was
figured-
weak.
I know, it was so cute.
And I figured Indra would immediately home in on the goggles lookalike.
Yeah. She was like, except you can talk, you better.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Hey,
Good night,
I miss you.
Because I
The
got work
space
tomorrow
bibble.
and I gotta do
Space
Buenas
bibble.
noches. Have a good night.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'll see y'all. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Two tabletop
Also-
characters walk into a bar.
Conversations.
Also, I was gonna say, like, oh, I got really awkward. It was like, oh yeah, I joined to be less racist, and I told you. Remember where I'm from. I did know.
She wasn't.
I'm
I
learning to
mean,
be
she
less of
didn't
a
really
racist
care.
shit.
Licking doorknobs is illegal in certain states.
You
Yeah, but it
heard
feels
me.
like I destroyed so many people.
Of course.
I did hear you.
I feel Indra would tie in very
Can one
well.
of you put a portal down? Because I gotta close the.
Oh, yeah,
I feel like Artix is a bit of a disappointment. for some
Waffle
people.
House.
4 a.m. Waffle House.
Get up.
4 a.m.
That's
Waffle
fine.
House.
Get out of here.
The robot says hello. Hi, Battery. Thank you for the 11 months. 7-month streak. You're the best. Ow, ow. Ow, ow. Savage. Perfect streak. 64 Nintendo 64 months. I love you, man. I love you. Superman. Oh, wait, no, we already did this one. I'm told by Ribbon and Wolf and my dearest friend Edelin that I'm not allowed to go to Waffle House, not because I'll get mugged, but because I'll get sick. Because it's apparently not clean. I only visited Texas for a little bit, and I died. Waffle House.
You get to actually go here.
I've never been to a Waffle House. They don't exist where I live.
I visited
go
a
to
state that
Waffle
had
House
it,
at
but I
3
was
a.m. and
told I
find
wasn't
someone.
allowed because I would get sick and die. Oh.
It's actually okay. Okay, here's the thing about Waffle House: is that the food is okay.
Through the window. Fuck.
The later it gets, the worse it gets. But like, it's not going to kill you to eat there. It's just that
No.
it's not particularly great.
No. It's because my
mean.
constitution is Zippo. I get sick off of nothing. And I was sick
Oh,
for 2
also-
weeks
I
after visiting Texas once, and I didn't go to a Waffle House. So if I did go to a Waffle House, I'd be dead right now.
Also,
Hey,
this is not Waffle House at 4 a.m. There's a lot less fighting.
That almost good at 11 o'clock at night because I gotta make that shit fresh.
Now I'm wondering how Waffle House be, because I've
Did you have fun?
I've eaten weirder shit, so I'm like, we'll see what
Great
happens.
fun.
Major
I
Indra
messaged.
eclipse.
I messaged Ellie to see if she wanted to go, but I never got a response.
Holy
'cause I
shit,
wanted
that's a
to
lot of
see
viewers.
what- I wanted to
Hi,
see
everybody.
Mom's reaction.
This is a lot. Hi.
Oops.
I hope you had
question
fun.
is you.
Yeah.
What's the character's name again? I'm terrible with names.
Her name is Indra.
Indra.
Indra. I wonder how she feels if she saw
Major
this.
Indra eclipse.
Yep.
Correct.
Is she a MechWarrior Online character, I believe, or something else?
Yep. But I know
I
jack
didn't know
piddle about
MechWarrior
the
Online
lore.
was a
I only know
tabletop.
about Canopus because 404 sat me down while I have a sore throat and literally just lore dumped me. So I know only about Canopus, and it's perfect because now she's a boomer.
Fair enough. Well,
She's no experience.
Boomer.
Boomer.
yeah. Hello.
Also, Christy, it's so good to see you again.
Yeah! I'm alive!
So.
I don't have all of my data back yet. But maybe I'll get it.
Soon, hopefully.
We'll see.
I hope you do.
It's being sent out.
Fingers crossed.
My D drive had a mechanical failure, and it was a hard drive. And because it was 16 terabytes in size,
Yikes.
That's a lot.
That's
That's a lot.
$1,281 not counting shipping.
pain, Dio.
Excuse me, I need to reanimate the hard drive real quick, darling. Can you help me with the ritual?
So Jane and Mocha were watching Indra talking to Wave, and they both came to the conclusion she's human Mona, and they're both terrified.
That's pretty much true.
She's
I put in
human
Mona.
Mona.
I made Mona.
Okay.
I made Mona because I was really upset that I didn't have a hypersexual woman character. Fun fact. So I was like, I have to have another.
Excuse me.
Got two of them.
I got
I was
both.
gonna say, excuse me.
Nobody
Well, it's because
Nobody called out Jane checking out Indra because he's standing up the side, just sort of like looking like. Nobody caught him doing that.
I thought you were fine.
she wouldn't have been
Daniel.
upset. I was considering. I was considering showing up in like her actual formal like
Oh
shtick.
yeah, no, I
What'd you
knew
do?
exactly what I was doing there. Jane saw that, Mocha.
This meeting is very close to being done with her enchanted Halloween outfit.
Nice.
It's going to be done.
Hello, nurse.
Right.
Yeah, this is our actual figure. This is what she's supposed to look
I see.
like.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
There wasn't
I
many
remember this
assets
outfit
for
from the,
muscular women
If you thought that
back in the day.
I'm sorry to inform you. I'm a witch.
Blessed. I was supposed to have Jane
I remember
all covered in
watching-
bandages, but I couldn't
Wolf.
find any bandages I like,
Wolf,
so I'm
you
just
just are.
playing out that he's physically in pain every time he walks upstairs. Because he got
remember
2
watching
gunshot wounds,
Isekai.
a stab wound in his arm, and a large slice wound in his back. He got fucked up.
Hello,
Hello.
you're.
have to say, Crispy.
This women. This bitch feeding my Pokemon card addiction. Boom.
Pokemon, gotta catch
Uh,
'em.
Alex got fucking Paradox Rift already.
This is
But yeah, it's because of like
this
the
on
like
your hand. Nice.
the stuff that happened.
Stuff, so.
So I couldn't play Indra.
By the way,
So I was like, well,
Yes,
I gave
Hans.
Miss Lee.
I gotta fill that void in my heart. I can't play the same character personality
Right now,
twice.
there's a shop that I go to that's already selling it.
And I remember when
People
404 came in as Darling.
People do early releases.
Yeah, it's his fault. He
Came
gave
down
us
the
all
Mars
FOMO.
Darling.
He gave every one of us FOMO. And now it's spreading more. They finally got me to do it. And I was like, I don't want to do it. I don't think she would work in this setting. And yet,
Maybe something.
she works. Anyway.
The conclusion that she needed to come to was the D&D Isekai thing.
Yeah.
Is that like actual story?
Once that happened, it was just like-
I-
go after or just
That's it.
And I love it.
Here we go.
That's a Flint and Jack
I
question.
found something out of
probably
character.
ask them
I
because
found out that Mona literally
I'm thinking
possesses
probably
her manner,
getting ours just
and
more
now I'm
involved.
worried that I might have done an oopsie in character with misleading fashion being
Ghost.
Domus Mactilibus.
Uh-oh.
You know, I remember you calling
That's a monster house.
That's true. He is kind of a dingus.
It's an entity that is a house.
I still love that we
Versus Mona, who possesses a house.
I love that we refer to dogs as in character.
Monster house versus a ghost in a house. That is a very big boundary.
Hello, the Royal Racist. What would you like to throw?
Okay, alright.
R6's actual nickname is the
Yeah,
Playable
I saw-
Racist. It's great.
And
I have
I was
so many
watching
fucking
Photo's
outfits for
POV,
this
and
woman.
as soon as I
I am not going back to old Michael. I'm never going back.
That's fine.
everyone, I was like,
I understand.
oh
I
god,
love this one.
what will happen if the bug shows
So
up?
good.
Are you okay with his pants?
Wait. You're one of the few characters that he would do this with.
Asked
Right.
if the floof was real, and then asked to give him pen pants.
Where's my body?
Gonna kill me.
There we
What
go.
the fuck?
Yo!
What?
Rana! Rana!
And this is
Dan Pat.
this is their spirit week.
Jaden.
It's Siri.
I'm sorry, Jaden.
The Witcher.
That's adorable.
Look at him
I'm
being
not revealing
disgusted.
mine
He said that.
because mine is.
I don't mind.
Oh my god, that fucking pout. I love the
No one's
pout.
gonna
Here's
like
this.
it.
Does he have the puffy cheeks?
I'm not.
No one's gonna
spoil
like
this.
it.
Puffy cheeks. I
When I
love
say they
that.
aren't gonna like
You say
it,
Wolf from Show?
I mean they're not gonna like.
You're peachy with puffy cheeks.
Is it spooky
He's soft
scary?
boy.
But yeah, I get.
This is literally my.
You're not a clown, are you?
literally showed up with like. I literally showed up.
Okay, that I had to make sure because I'm terrified of clowns.
I like walked
Worse.
through.
Oh
one
my
second.
god.
Going
Oh, boy.
up to the inkwell. Like every 5 steps, Jesus having to stop to catch his breath because it was the first time he
Yeah, I
left the
saw
house
you
since he
go-
got shot up.
I saw you go up the stairs. I was like, oh god, I feel so bad. You were just like.
He's in pain.
Also,
So many
Christy.
Did Wolfram and Kisei ever show up tonight?
Indra meaning eyes would be really funny.
Oh yeah.
Because she's
And
literally
before I got there.
he's twice your height.
She's like,
wait.
hello,
Actually,
handsome.
This bitch, fucking 2 bird girls.
All right, what are we doing?
There was no way. For a second, you were Michael Hyde, and I was like, what the fuck? I'm not quite dick sucking height, but good ab licking height.
Pog.
Did I just hear? Because it was the best fucking thing ever.
Exactly what you heard.
You're right.
that was a good
Yeah,
setup there.
No, I agree. Callie, I agree.
Oh, look
I
at
didn't
this.
realize
Look at
I
this.
made her so tall.
Indra,
She's
Her
almost
entire
tall.
head.
Indra is Luna if she were still alive in Cyberpunk.
Eyes is 7'2".
Yeah.
She's probably like the same height as Jaden because Jaden's 6'10" at the top of
This
his
is my
head.
warp character.
Cute.
Nice.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. I'm
Her name is Nalo.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. You're back.
Fucking
Hey, Wolf.
fucking
Hello.
Oh god. Don't
Oh
show
no,
up on
I
the
didn't
lava
get
lamp, you don't get ideas.
to. I didn't get to do the
I'm
bit.
a lava lamp.
Oh my god.
boy.
Oh, where's Callie?
So, chat, I'm gonna tell you something fun.
Uh,
Because I can't not have a character gimmick. So,
My eyes, they itch.
something happened when it turned night.
Which scene?
She drank the tea that was supposed to make her see in the dark. She still couldn't see shit.
Which scene? Is
Oh,
this
jeez.
the one Skull message
More magic?
Jerry?
Rollin, are you?
I'm sorry.
But it's a hint.
I know why. I know why. But I feel bad.
Yeah, she would be sorely disappointed.
I don't want to
Okay,
stay
okay.
on forever. Yeah.
Alright, hang on. Let me.
Do it now or don't do it.
Also,
I can't wait until Indra finds out about Jerry and was like, oh yeah, there's a sentient worm on a string.
Bye-bye. Hey, Jerry. Strange.
I want to inform you of a funny that Roland pulled with misleading. So, misleading has a cursed or had a cursed mask.
Uh-huh.
And Roland did some research, found out how to break the curse. It took him a couple of weeks.
Bye-bye.
So I sit.
And he had 2 ways of doing so. One,
Hey, I'm gonna head off.
See ya!
There's lightings itch on the
Good
itch.
seeing
You'll stay
you.
well. I got no more what happens if your character meets Dan. The werewolf doctor.
this is Dan.
Hi, this is Dan. AKA the werewolf doctor with cold hands.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
jeez.
It's a wolf that comes with temperature play. Perfect.
Oh, fuck's sake. That,
There's nothing you can say
Sorry.
to this woman where she won't be able to
Sorry.
think of a kink
This man-
or a joke.
this werewolf's a homosexual.
You know what? So fucking based.
Yeah. I mean, a little bit based off of me. I'm gay or else, so.
Yo, nice!
Okay.
All of my characters are pan, except for the ones that got traumatized
Actually-
out of being pan, which would be Leaf.
Yeah.
Became
only-
gay.
What characters I have are either ace or gay or no, but actually,
Yeah.
I think about it.
misleading is
Oh god, this reminds me of something, Miss you. There's some me and Carix realized. There's not many like just straight up gay guys in the RP.
Yeah,
Like in the
I
RP
had a conversation with Wolf about this. Yeah.
Me and Carix had a conversation about it. The only gay guys we can think of was me.
The only
Maybe
gay
Staley.
characters
I
that
think.
rather gay people and gay characters played by guys, emphasis played by guys, are people who are gay or in real life. And that's already hard to find in the VRChat roleplay space.
Yeah, it's hard to find, I think, a straight up gay guy.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at the first scene, but that's another story.
I'd be fine with saying a gay person.
Yeah.
Well, like in the roleplay
But-
community is what I mean mostly, but yeah.
Completely comfortable with
But like, I think I only feel
Hey,
like overtly
I'm doing
high.
my part.
Gay men.
Gay relationship.
Yay! Gay men unite! Is it? But no, think about it. It's kind of funny. The only gay guy we find in RP scene is just the furry. Of course.
This makes
Of course,
sense.
the only gay guy is a furry.
Statistically, it just had to happen.
Yeah. What's that? What the fuck, man? Yeah.
But, Roland managed to break the curse on this doofus by speaking to Mad King Thorn and making a deal with him to allow
I'll tell you.
him to have an anchor to come back to the mortal plane next year.
The fuck?
It was either Madame Mona broke the curse. That was his first option that he found. The second option was he talked to Mad King Thorn. And he talked to Mad King Thorn.
But yeah, you all stay well. I'm gonna head off. This bloody thing's starting to.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
You stay well.
I'm gonna run to a private
how's
world because
everything
I
feeling
need
on your
some
side?
sound isolation. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't feel like super hot anymore. I think you were right. I just need to acclimate.
Nice. I know.
Okay.
Before I go,
Yeah?
I'm gonna leave too.
lol.
I fucking love that model.
No, feels hot anymore.
Wow,
I'm your
Phantom
biggest fan.
I'm your biggest fan. That's when I first saw that
Fan?
fucking avatar.
Phantom sense.
Phantom.
It was good to
Bye-bye.
see you, miss you, as always.
Yeah.
And you, come here, Wolf. It was good to see you.
Alright, okay.
You're awesome. I appreciate the both of you very much.
I appreciate you too. You have a good day now.
Oh, I definitely will be, darling. I'm causing a little bit of mischief.
Yee. Yee. Play a horror map? Oh, I could. I could do a horror map right now. You guys actually want that? I could. I just don't know if there's any, like, actually good ones. You know what I mean? I missed her too, honestly. Why am I outside of the where am I? What the fuck? Why did I spawn in here? God, I love this fucking song. Whoop! I didn't know it made that sound! I fucking love that! The music! Yeah, this is like my favorite fucking world. It is such a stimmy map. Hi!
It is. Hello. You know, I know that you're both in a good mood, but also slightly overstimmed.
What?
When I do this, you react positively, but you do the
Oh,
that for a
yeah.
second.
Yeah.
You're like, oh yeah, that's nice, and then also at the same time, oh.
Yeah. Post RPs, you know? Woo.
Yeah. I felt a little bad for Amanda because I kind of did her dirty with the you reminded me of a tourist.
Yeah. And then Andra added in the killing blow. This isn't copyright. It's, well, I mean, it is, but like, it's Nintendo music.
It's video game music are in a weird nebulous term where they cannot actually, or they can, but they don't, because if they copyright it, then they would have to fight the copyright in every single instance, which include people streaming, playing the game, which is a nebulous thing where they actually gain a lot of benefit for it, and if they do that, then it turns into a whole kerfuffle where they lose money. So it's a we look the other way type thing, not a.
The new president for Nintendo also appears to be a little bit more chill. Just a little.
A little bit. He's no Shigeru Iwata. It's not that good.
he's not so strict that he'll be like, you're wanting to play my game on stream? Fuck you.
Dude, I've heard stories of Nintendo. Holy shit, their lawyers are scary. They are scary. Also, there's a person that I found this out. There's a person for the new Super Mario Wonder where he got an early copy of the game, ripped it, and put it online. And everyone's reaction to that, when I was reading the comments, was, "You better run."
Yeah.
Oh, 44 wants to join us.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't invite him because I think you put it as invite only.
Yeah, I did. Just to be careful.
You have to invite him.
I did.
I miss this woman.
I did too. I'm just vibing.
I miss. Oh god, it's very rare to hang out with you in VR, so it's like.
Yeah. I'm still streaming, just so you know.
I was gonna do a bit with the whole thing.
Oh my god.
Hello.
What? Ah.
This is how you
goodness,
confuse
sorry.
an old man. Put him in the rat maze.
Oh no, I was really overdone and needed to go feel my feelings, and I thought I'm just gonna go and like go to sleep, and I'm like, no, I'm still awake. I'm still ready to go here. I was not ready for that level of emotional go tonight.
Dude, yeah. I love how they're both kind of just like, okay, fuck, I'm breaking, please hug me right now. And then it's like, no, what do you mean? I'm not being touchy-feely, fuck off. Anyway, let's talk about sex and fantasy world and stuff, but hug me again, and then also the fantasy world, wow. It was great.
It was a lot of fun trying to be like, I have to justify the bullshit that I put you through, and then be like, yeah, I'm having a hard time with this, and then immediately move into like, child who's done with their parent, but loves being done with their parent.
She was going to be so mad at you, and then he was crying, and she's like, okay, I can't. I can't do it.
Dude, for like the way that you managed to like seamlessly make a very plausible scenario on how like the circumstance that happened was like, I was like, that makes complete sense.
I was like, shit out of my ass, dude. It's like I'm good at telling stories.
The yes and king, rather the yes and thempress themselves.
Yeah, I am. You're them eminence. You're them eminence. You're them eminence.
You're them eminence. Your finest.
Oh my. Look, I'm growing a set of thighs in the dunk right now. The amount of squats I'm doing.
Yeah. Same. Well, I always had a
Same.
big ass, but I'm getting bigger arms.
Oh my goodness. That went really well.
Yeah, I really liked it.
That was fun.
I thought that my
Dude,
community wouldn't
I
like watching
can't-
it because it was metaverse, but apparently, no, they they missed Indra enough. Hi everyone again.
Dude, Chrissy, I can't wait for her to go to Orlando Soccer and for her to walk in and see an actual Pokemon Center. It's literally a Pokemon Center.
I think, well, you called it like the right way. I actually used it tonight. When you were like, Darling's gonna walk in and just like to some mall and see like all the different coffee making devices. And be so like, wait, what? And I totally had to be like, yeah, no, all that thing was my family's heirloom for hundreds of years. And it's like, oh, wow, they're just walls of them.
I'm not special anymore.
Also, I love that fucking Idrik just kept doing this. Michael, show him the thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's fucking, like, an actual...
It's so
it's literally a cell
fucking
phone.
tiny. No buttons.
Show him the thing.
Show him the thing. Michael, do the thing.
Boy.
God, this was so fun.
I'm not gonna lie. I miss the energy of having these characters around.
Right.
There's a very particular vibe. There's a very particular vibe.
Yeah,
Ooh.
It reminds me, the parts. I'm gonna speak very carefully. The parts of ATK that I liked the most, inevitably, was the people, and I don't need a specific setting to have the people or the characters.
No, because we exist.
Yeah.
In other places.
Yeah.
I
Also-
might not exist. I could just be an existential crisis for all
Please stop. She's
I did that
already.
too.
I already
I did that
paused so
too.
many times. Rather, like I muted myself several times. Like,
Dude,
when am I gonna wake up? When
That
am I
would be
gonna wake
so
up?
mean.
Well,
Dude, that would be so mean if he learns how to turn invisible like Amanda, and she just turns around and he's gone, and he comes back.
Learns
that split
illusion
second-
magic. No, Wolf, that wouldn't be mean. Real mean would be like saying like, oh no, honey, I'm sorry. Realistically, I'm actually a type of fae. I'm just the type that sort of feeds off of your deepest desires, and this was your deepest desire, was to get your son back.
And she'd stab them instantly.
Just vanishes in
So,
a
no,
puff of smoke.
puff of butterflies. Just
Yeah. The scream of rage as suddenly Indra invests in a cold iron company.
Fuck the Fae. It. The worst thing I think someone could do is literally just make an illusion of her waking up in her fucking room back on the fucking Actium.
Dude, I love that would be worse. I love that you titled your thing "What's in an Isekai" and somehow everyone just clairvoyantly just knew, like immediately.
I mean, you literally did say Indra's back on Twitter. It wasn't like you were being subtle about it.
Oh, you did that?
I did.
Yeah.
Because I had to have
I
a
didn't know
reason
that.
for
I thought
my
you just
Twitter
said-
people to actually want to like click, because no context, what is an isekai wouldn't really do much. On my Discord, it makes sense.
Yeah.
To be fair, I feel like people weren't quite ready for the fact it was like, oh, you're doing a thing, and then like Michael's there, and then it's like, wait a minute, Darling's there. Shit, we weren't even ready for that.
No.
No. Thank you for saying this is all my fault for giving you all FOMO, though. I appreciate
Oh no, it's actually true
That
though.
literally is what happened.
That is what
That's
happened.
literally what happened. We were
So I
in a
showed up to
call
MMR, fucked around.
Yes, you're in a call after
It's all your
MMR,
fault.
and we were just talking about those characters, and we were like, "Fuck, we want to play them again," and it literally just transformed into that, in which Ribbon was like, "I'll make you a Michael model," and I'm like, "Fuck yes, thank you, you're awesome and crazy and an awesome person," and then it learned to that.
Then they
It's
streamed
literally
one
your
episode,
fault.
and I was just sitting here like, well, fuck, if all of them are doing it, I got to as well. And then we got Esso too, in the same way.
We literally peer pressured you.
No, it wasn't peer pressure. It was fuck.
Peer pressure.
I wanna play
Total peer
too.
pressure.
Wow. I got to have Michael look like what I wanted him to look like.
I
Ever since the beginning,
know.
so I'm happy.
Now that there's actually
honestly,
enough time to work on him, yeah.
Michael came out so good. I was like, oh, this is the soft boy Michael we always wanted.
Yeah, in my head, he always looked like this. And I'm sorry,
I was just
Ribbon
very
did so
confused
good.
because of Ribbo did
Ribbon
a
did amazing.
great job. And the thing that I love the most about this though is that it keeps that sort of weird 1980s BattleTech aesthetic with like the high-waisted pants. And, like,
Yeah.
Yes,
wow,
I love it.
Wow, I was looking at this being like, oh, this is so right on so many levels.
We went so in depth on everything. We talked for so long about every piece.
It's
I
beautiful.
loved it.
It's beautiful. I know Ribbo's like, I'll make you a darling thing. I'm like, don't take time away from other things. I don't know how often we're gonna do this. I'd feel bad.
She is crazy.
She's
and she
hyper
loves making
fixating right
things-
now. Take the chance.
You know what? If Ribbo wants to, Ribbo can. I'm not gonna stop Ribbo. I feel bad about making other people work for me.
Grab hands.
Unless it's you, and then I'm paying you money. Then I'm like, yeah, whatever. Get in the mines.
Either works. I do want to upgrade Darling though.
I mean, fair. I take it. I'm getting a lot of mileage out of this boy.
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
Yeah. Yeah. And I know even
love
more
this one.
tricks to make this look even better. My God. God, I did so good on this, man.
It's pretty good. It's pretty damn good. We've had a lot of fun with it. It's been great. And
You can tell it's a me model because of how the ambition works. Those little highlights.
Yeah.
Looks so fucking good.
Yeah, now I gotta figure out, like, am I gonna burn down the world or not?
Am I
Or
pulling
at
the
least this
lever?
character's
Yep.
world. Well,
I know!
Oh, is it
We're
the
always
lever
in-
part? Is it- wait, wait.
Ocean is in my fucking
Is he-
chat, by the way.
Oh, hey!
Yeah.
You're free to join us if you want, Ocean. It's fine.
Gosh, I'm
Oh,
so
shit,
in
man.
cooldown mode, but yeah.
Also,
So,
are you making this character like the Oppenheimer of the RP? He's like,
you know what happened? So here's the thing. I'm not gonna talk about current stuff because people are still watching. We're not done yet. But like for many episodes, like for like I want to say there was a space of like 6 or 7 episodes in a row where none of the people who like were kind of making characters to do medical roleplay showed up just because of life. It wasn't like malicious, just they were busy. And pretty much people went, hey, you're a science guy and you say you're a doctor. I'm like, I'm a physicist. And this guy who's like, I had to make this call in my head. I'm like, okay, he's a professor in New York. So that means minimally he had to learn CPR and first aid. And he winds up to his elbows in blood like 7 episodes in a row. So like this guy's cracking hard. So there was a point where I was literally telling someone how to make thermite out of common components around the base.
Oh my god.
Like the
Also-
DMs were hilarious because I'm like, hey, do we have polystyrene cups on base? Like, yeah, there's a whole ton of them there. There's all sorts of polystyrene cups. I'm like, cool, thanks. Like, why do you want them? Like, no reason. And then I'm in roleplay with someone else later, and the DMs are and I see all the invisible DM arouser around us, and I'm like, hey, come with me to the water fountain. No, it'd be really funny since you're the person who handles all of our motor T stuff, since you have access to the diesel fuel. You know what happens when you mix diesel fuel things, and I'm drinking pointedly out of a polystyrene cup. And he's like, I'm like, you know what would be even funnier? Because all these people here only have ironing technology. There's iron everywhere. Iron filings, iron dust. Hey, look at all these aluminum-sided buildings we have. Well, way to be funny if you made a suspension of iron filings and aluminum and put it into a mixture of polystyrene and diesel fuel. That wouldn't be, napalm with thermite embedded into it. I don't think too many people in tin can armor would have a great day. And he's still, it was Wolfgang. Wolfgang's literally screaming like, literally muted his mic to scream into his recording. Van Owens just pointed out that we can make thermite in 30 seconds on base. And like, I love playing a smart character who's losing his mind. And then finally I got
People
like
don't understand
people
it.
weren't bleeding on me. And then it was like, oh good, I can actually look at stars and like do like physicist shit.
People don't realize how much of a cheat code like having a basic understanding of chemistry is.
Yeah.
Oh god, it was very, very fun to sort of do that and come up with a bunch of fun theories. And I really want to shout out though the DM crew and the managing crew there and the facilitators have been so good about the shenanigans of Team Science.
Yeah.
Because like you know how they'll have like
Also-
they'll have like the threads where it's like, hey, put your character pitch, and there's maybe like a dozen posts in there. You figure out your character and you go. Mine is currently up to like I think 175 posts because we keep having to have science talk.
Also, Ocean says
I
1
love
second.
I saw. And he just on cue. They requested to join.
Ashin!
Ashin man.
Ocean man, take me by the hand, take me to the land that we understand.
We played BattleBits together, so good times.
Yo.
I make fun of him because he plays this. He plays a sniper, and I'd be like, "No, you're a neat. You're a sniper. You are a non-contributing member to this team. You aren't capping points."
It's a weird dichotomy being a sniper in a fucking shooter game because either you are literally controlling the entire battlefield or you never take a shot. There's no in between.
I just like giving him grief about it. Really, that's what it is.
Hi!
I hope everything sounds good. It's been a while.
Oh no, you sound perfectly fine. Come here.
Over here.
Hi.
So basically, you just jump.
Oh
and
my god.
Get into it.
This was so crazy having Darling and Indra be in the same place
I
and just having the emotional breakdowns.
I know.
Oh my god.
So good.
Like it was so good, but oh my god.
I miss this
was
boy.
like, shit, this turned
Hi.
this got heavy. That got
I miss
heavy
this boy.
quick. I have to go back and watch
I doubt
Extreme
this
later.
boy will
to see how
ever
it
come
looks.
back. But hi.
It's okay. It's okay.
Do you like? Do you like the look of the new model of Michael with your brother?
I love it. It is fantastic.
Michael's got a fucking dumpy now. It's crazy.
Yo.
He's always had one.
Big old
That is
dump.
true, though.
No, dude. You always had one, but now it's framed.
True.
True.
This is like holy shit. Michael got some Lululemons and they're doing good things.
He finally gets to wear flattering outfits instead of just a uniform. That's basically what happened.
That would be warped.
I mean, yeah. Thing. Oh, dude, bro, it's Worlds Apart. Worlds Apart. It goes on Wednesdays.
Everyone's looking at my chat.
Am I allowed? Yeah.
I know, it's almost like we're... Also,
Oh my goodness. I'm so tired. I'm so glad I work.
I am simultaneously tired and not tired at all.
That's why I came back.
You're jazzed.
I'm like, I
It's
have
messed up.
I've got post roleplay energy right now, where it's
Right?
like, okay,
Where it's like I have to talk about it,
Like,
but also be laying down while it's happening.
the problem is I'm at that point where I'm like, I wish to see the video so I may ascertain what we did, and then I can dissect everything I did.
I did that. I do that too. I do.
I was listening to a lot of
I
your
need to post-mortem
conversation on one
myself.
ear and like trying to pay attention to the person in front of me a lot. So you can see me like going, totally not just listening to the conversation behind me. But hi! Yeah. Either way.
I hope you enjoyed the entire. I'm going to pull the fertility cult gag out of my ass. I had no idea what I was doing. I was really just going as I went.
It was so
That was stream of consciousness. Stream of consciousness. I'm like, how do I keep escalating the bullshit of this existence? I'm like, okay. Well, we already established that Darling Pilot's basically naked, so we'd have to get out of the mech naked. Where would the funniest place for that to be? A convent.
Fertility
What's
cult.
the funniest convent that I could have in? A sex convent.
Well, actually, there's two types of funny. There is the, oh god, I'm naked in a sex cult, and then there's, oh god, I'm naked in an actual convent of like people with like piety and shame and everything.
Yeah. The
Actually dropping it in actual another. Yes.
Yeah. Like, how many layers can I add to this bullshit before someone gets me out of this conversation? And like, someone pick up the ball, please. I'm playing ping pong here. I need one of you to whack the ball.
God, I did so well on the Visines.
Are you putting an expression on him?
Yeah, he's got the
I
spook.
have the scared expression on right now.
I love
use
the
this one a
little
lot.
shaky eye.
Yeah, no, I
I
worked
use
hard
this
to
one a
make
lot
that
whenever I
happen.
start explaining how the universe works, and I can be like,
I work so hard on you.
yeah, this one comes out a lot when I'm trying to explain to people, like, okay, I'm going to explain to you how the world works, but not really because you wouldn't understand. So everything I'm about to tell you is wrong, but it's close enough.
I worked really hard to make sure that each individual, like shape key thing was actually, like, accurate and had, like, proper tongue movement and, like, all that shit. And it was all individually unique, so, like, nothing feels like it's just, like, anime jaw flapping, like how you see with a lot of other models.
Oh, at some point I have to find a clip for you. You'll appreciate it, because it's very much the exact opposite of an Indra moment.
I think I saw it! She tried to,
Was it the
there
one
was
with me
there
and
was a
Red?
woman. Yeah, Red, like, tried to pin
that
you
was
against
Red
the wall.
trying to-
It was beautiful.
Yeah. Like, that was another one of those you find, like, sometimes I don't know what it is, sometimes you find facts about a character when you're playing the character, and then it's like, okay, this is part of the character, and like,
yeah,
for this guy, or one of those found facts was like, yeah, he's been divorced twice. He's that big of he's just a colossal asshole. So it's like, you know, it literally just because he's a constant chain smoker, constant coffee addict, isn't sleeping because he's staying up all night looking at stars. So then everyone's like, oh, you need a relationship card. You're a turbo version. Like, I was married twice. I already know that I do not want to buy another one of those credit cards. The MSRP on them is bad.
God.
The variable interest rate on having another woman in my life is literally not worth what I will pay for it. No. Madam, yes, those are boobs. I don't care. I've seen plenty of them before. Please get them away from me. Just really bitter salt. It's great.
You destroy the self-esteem of that poor woman. Jesus.
Knowing Red, because I've roleplayed with Red before. Red's here for it. But it's like, yeah.
Oh, Red just goes.
Red just goes and goes hard. So they've all been giving me shit though, because all these people who play Kitsune are all like shapeshifters, and they would keep finding me by myself with like a telescope and then start talking to me in animal forms, and I'd be like, and it would always end with, no one will ever believe you. So it's been like a running joke for like 18 episodes, and now all the Kitsune are coming out and like, oh yeah, now everyone is gonna listen to them. Why did no one ever believe me? And I pulled the joke back on them. God. It's like, wait, when someone starts a running shtick, you have to give the payoff of it, though.
Oh, yeah.
You
Oh,
have
yeah.
to. You have to get that money shot back in there, man.
God.
God, why is this weirdly nostalgic to talk in one of these tubes? I feel like I've done this before.
Ribbon's birthday party.
I think we all have at one point when we were.
No, as real life, as a kid. That's what I
Oh,
mean.
yeah.
I actually didn't, because my parents refused.
Oh, it's because it was dirty?
What? Wait, my parents wouldn't let me go in anything like this or any like the ball pits or anything because my mom was a nurse and was convinced it was going to come out of it with listeria, and she probably wasn't wrong.
Yeah.
She wasn't wrong.
I was
Every
allowed
time
to
we
be
went
in
in one of these things, you
there
roll the dice.
once. And then the information came out how dirty they were, and then I wasn't ever allowed to go back. But I have very
Well, the
fond
thing
memories.
is they were made for.
The ones
They were
I
made
were
to
in were
comfortably
outside.
fit. Oh God.
There was like a wood one that was outside.
These are made for children-sized people comfortably. So the dog will have to squeeze and do the thing. Which, how the fuck do they clean it? There's no children on staff.
Also, if there's an emergency, how are you gonna get the fucking child out?
Yeah, they have to like figure out. It's like the worst escape route ever. It's like, oh, there's a fire. I have to go through this fucking maze while panicking.
Oh my god. Being a parent and having your child stuck in one of those things while a fire is going on, fucking nightmare.
Yeah, it's basically fucking like you know that game where you're like doing a bomb thing and then the person has to tell you the instructions. It's that because they're outside and then the child is trying to have to figure out how to get out there and you have to like sort of guide them without being able to see.
And while maintaining calm.
Yep.
You know.
While maintaining calm as you feel the heat behind you and the screaming.
Yep.
Yeah, that goes well, I'm sure.
Horror creators, just you know, that's a free one.
That's a free one.
God, that's horrifying. Jesus. Just play it, just be a little kid.
And you're great.
Don't even.
There's no monsters, just fire. Just fire. That's the monster.
Honestly, just
Fire
anything
man.
that has like a time limit. Yeah.
To be fair, I feel like you could do 4 scenarios where you have to deal with the 4 elements. Where it's like, okay, you have a fire, you have a flood, you have a tornado.
Oh god.
Yeah, earthquake.
I would say either earthquake or mudslide. But yeah, you know.
I feel like mudslide's a little too close to flood. It's just like you.
That's fair. That's fair. Earthquake works. Earthquake works. You know, it's like, okay, guide the child. Literally, the entire game is guide the child out of the bad situation. Where all you can do is like give them. Yeah, sinkhole. There's a good one.
I feel like the worst one in that one because ironically, fire isn't actually the worst one. It's pretty bad, but flooding is actually worse.
Flood is worse. I think.
Yeah, because of fire is worse if it's actually like gets to a roaring by the time it reaches you. Flooding is just the worst period because it just is so unsanitary too.
Well,
no, I'm just imagining. No, imagining the existential horror of like having to guide a child through a flood and then realizing the one way for them to get down and out is underwater.
Ugh. Ugh.
Good times. I'm glad that we all have the same broken brains that are willing to go and like hyperfixate on this particular line of.
You say broken.
What is the
I
worst
say that
scenario
it
to
was
put a
evolved
child?
for a very particular. I read a book. I haven't finished it yet, but it talks about how autistic brains.
I was gonna say, rating you.
I do. Anyway.
I'm just giving you grief.
It talks about like the evolutionary purpose for autistic people, and some of it is like we are hypersensitive to all forms of stimuli so that we can identify threats. We, in general, have later sleep schedules, so there's always someone watching the pack at night. So, because like it's a biological like evolved thing, so there's always like someone watching.
And someone has to pick up every single grain of rice.
Also, this is also true. This is also true for teenagers. So teenagers actually sleep later and go to sleep later. So, evolutionarily speaking, you could have your teenage child watch later because they need sleep later and sleep more.
Yeah.
And you watch at different times. And the society looked at that and were like, no, we're going to shame the people who have a different type of sleep schedule.
Yeah.
Everyone must wake at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm
also,
really
they have
looking
sensitive.
forward to the day they hire young people that I can go and make them be funny shit.
No child labor, please. No child labor. But also,
I don't want child labor. I do computer work. I need them to actually know what they're doing. And it's just like, yeah, hey, you 8-year-old, come here and poke the server. Yeah, that's gonna end well.
For some reason, my brain is just like teenagers, child. That is a child.
Well, because they are children.
I mean,
they're just different levels
They're
of
just
children.
Bigger. Anyway.
Bigger.
The bigger the child, the bigger the crier.
There is, a reason why I look around most of the scene in VRC and go, yes, look at all these fetuses.
Oh yeah, and they have sensitive. The reason why they're food sensitive is so that they can detect poisons quicker when they're like eating berries and shit.
Oh, this actually makes sense because of what I did recently.
You ate the bad berry?
I cooked off sausage a few days ago, and I wasn't sure if it was good or bad, but I could tell from taste it was just about to go off, and I was like, nah, just toss the rest of them.
Yep. We are
Yep.
destined fucking genetically super tasters. That's why we're
Yeah.
so picky. Also, our pain tolerance is crazy. Because usually we hunt. That's why we also have better
I've
aim
got
on
the
average.
worst combination. The worst combination is having ginger skin sensitivity, but having high pain threshold tolerance. And
Oh,
getting
God,
tattooed
yeah.
is literally, it feels like someone's tracing fire on me. But the minute the needle is off, it's like, oh, I'm perfectly fine now. My poor tattoo artist is just used to me like sounding like I'm going through revelations from God, and then my voice goes normal the minute that she like pulls the needle off. Like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, welcome to me being ginger with skin sensitivity, and by the way, the neurodivergence. So this is just how it's gonna go. And then because that's all the texture things, we're like, hey, we can't put the synthetic skin thing on because of where you got tattooed this time. We're just gonna wrap you in saran wrap. And I went, nope, not gonna happen. That's a texture thing. It'll be off in 5 minutes, or I will be screaming.
Yep. I was actually really curious about your case because I know that you're like one of the few. You are the only person that I know that has it through blunt force trauma, as opposed to just being born with it. Maybelline.
Well, right now the working thing is that it's kind of interesting because I've been working more with different mental health professionals, and now that I'm actually getting, looking out psychiatry, a lot of it is like, no, you probably always were this, but you had the bad luck of being born at a time where your parents were of a generation that went, we don't talk to therapists or psychiatrists unless you're like out stabbing people. And people don't understand neurodivergence unless you're a 12-year-old boy who can't make eye contact and wants to talk about trains. So there was definitely a certain degree of, by virtue of the fact that there was a total brain reset forcibly and having to sort of rebuild an entire personality because of the brain injury. It just meant a lot of things were suddenly much more front and center in a way where now all of a sudden it's like, hey, guess what? You're an adult.
You didn't know how to mask anymore.
You have, but now I also have all these extra tools and whatnot from therapy and things. People say, oh, I'm going to identify things and work with this and do that. And it becomes a question of, oh, there's a lot more communication. And there's this thing called the internet, which is an abundant source of like-minded communities and free-flowing information, which was not available back in the day. So yeah, it's been very different being able to go through this and have people go, no, you're right. You definitely have some shit going on here. So
autism.
Well, it's
Autism.
definitely the ADHD, and the other one is it's on the checklist.
Well, if you have ADHD, it's a 40% chance, which is pretty fucking high. Wait, no.
Well, given how things
Oh
go in
no,
my
it's
world,
it's a 1 in 50 to just have it at all, and then if you have ADHD, it's like was it a 40 or 60% chance? One or the other. Either way, it's really fucking high.
I mean, I already got like the genetic weirdo lottery between the red hair and the fact that I actually, you know how everyone in VR chat has the whole like one eye is a different color than the other eye? It's called heterochromia.
Heterochromia.
Yeah,
Heterochromia.
yeah. So I actually have radial heterochromia in both eyes.
Ooh. You met him,
So
you
radial
know.
heterochromia is.
I do. They stared deeply into his eyes, and I know he's taken.
I mean, admittedly, we went to a dimly lit steakhouse, and it was like, I will force meat upon you.
Dude, the meat
remember.
was so much. It was so much meat.
I remember.
kind of took Wolf on a forcible tour of a New York steakhouse, and Wolf wasn't ready.
It was a really cool
Wolf
steakhouse.
wasn't ready, but it was really cool. I wanted to go to a cool spot.
I remember us conspiring in DMs. Steak or mac and cheese? Steak or mac and cheese? Well, if you tell him, he's gonna be like, oh, well, mac and cheese. And not because he actually wants mac and cheese, but because he thinks it's cheaper. Because I know you.
I mean, by any estimate, it absolutely would have been because it's
probably in terms of steakhouses in New York, top 5 for price.
It is legitimately. Also, you have no idea what it is to sit down across from a person you've talked to for quite a bit of time, the first time meeting them, and they go, "So, Chrissy didn't tell you, but we've been talking."
I pulled it. You know what it is? The problem is that people think that Major Darling is like a creation, and I have to go, no, Major Darling is when I turn volume down on the other 12 voices screaming in my head.
And Wolf got presented the full Machiavellian experience of being around me.
Also, how fast you walk. You walk so fast.
Wolf was not ready. Wolf was not ready. Look, I'm a 6 foot tall, 200-pound New Yorker. We got to get from A to B.
Well, I mean, you could have stopped at New Yorker and everyone would have been like, ah, yes, understandable.
No, but I'm made of legs.
Yeah.
It's legitimately like power walking / jogging everywhere.
I mean, that's kind of what I do. I don't like walking slow.
We're gonna have some issues with me because
It's okay. I'm gonna do the Vev thing. I do it in real life, where I'm speed walking and then I'm like, oh, wait a second. Hi. I'll walk slow, I promise. Oh, fuck. Just over and over again.
God.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's
the only
kinda,
way that I could
how it
slow down
goes.
is my hun holding my hand, and even then I'm like leading the fucking way. For some fucking reason.
It gets even funnier when I'm out with my partner because we both played roller derby together, but they were a jammer. Which means they have this instinct to always be ahead of everyone. Especially because we played with and against each other frequently. And then I will always find them on my left side trying to pull ahead of me. And I will eventually say, yeah, lead jammer. I ain't catching up to you. You gotta come back. Also, yes, apparently
Actually,
we've
yes.
been listening to the Bowser theme during this entire thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's accurate.
Also, I'm sorry, but this is really funny to me. When your hunt is the equivalent of holding a person on a leash.
Yes, actually. There was like I saw a fucking TikTok of a person like holding like a leash on a person and people were just like there was like whole comments being like, you know, this is the first time that I looked at it without it being like a kink thing. I could actually get use out of this. ADHD user, ADHD user, ADHD user. And I was sitting here like, yeah.
I'm just
That
saying,
would
number
be
one,
useful.
don't use a collar. That's dangerous. Get a harness. The harness
Yeah, that's what
would
I
be
was
better. It
thinking.
has
Like,
more
get
points
like a
of attachment.
harness
And then you
like,
can hang things off of it. Yeah.
yeah, like have like cute little like fucking like dinky little like angel wings on it, but like with like the little ring in the middle so that I don't like.
Or worst
wander
case,
off.
just have them get a pair of coveralls. I mean, overalls are basically just microdosing bondage, is what I've learned. So.
I'm gonna sneeze.
God damn it. 1d4.
I missed it. Or is it? Is it happening?
What happening?
No. Yes, it did.
1d4.
I sneezed. Ugh.
Aha. Yes.
Chilling.
Yeah, I'm finding the worst part about this entire tattoo process for me, though, right now.
Yeah.
Because I've done like other parts of my body. Now I'm doing this whole big back piece. And it's like, it's not just my back. It's going to go down my side, across my butt, and thigh, and down my leg.
Ugh.
It's a big piece. So this is going to be like 15 hours under the needle just to finish this. Is that...
It's gonna look majestic, though.
Yeah.
It's going to look majestic, but I had to get, like, manscaped. So the whole texture thing that I was talking about, like, there's an unpleasant phase when you get tattooed where it's like you have to keep moisturizing it. And then it gets kind of flaky, and like, you know, dead skin comes off it with some of the extra ink, and that's normal. But now I'm having to deal with the fact that hair is growing back into a place that I can't reach. While I have to keep my back, like, slathered in, like, goop. So I'm like, it's sticky, it doesn't feel right, and it's itchy, and the hair is growing
texture
back.
nightmare.
And I just got stabbed by bees for 3 hours.
God.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, body art is definitely you suffer for when you start getting big pieces in weird places.
All the autistic people shudder.
But believe me, I'm going through it, and the only reason I'm not stopping is by virtue of the fact that I'm like, this is gonna sound really weird, but getting tattoos is a way to keep me from hating myself.
No, I understand. Yeah. Because it's like the one thing you can control.
No, not even control. It literally just makes me feel like I'm investing time and money into this. It feels like if you paint the walls in your house, your apartment, or you put up your own art, or you do something. That's really what it is. I'm decorating the home I live in and making it feel more like it's mine rather than just this weird place that I'm forced to occupy. Which is how I felt for a lot of my life.
Cool. I like that.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, suddenly you're like, oh no, wait. This is my weird little fucked up shack in the woods rather than this asylum that I'm stuck in. Also, people started realizing that you made the hair on this thing floofable.
Yeah, of course I did. Why wouldn't I?
I mean, yeah. Boing.
Also, Chrissy.
And it's like actually like realistic floof too. Like it just feels nice.
Also,
I wish I had
Michael
hands.
Pout killed me. The Michael Pout with the tears killed me. Oh my god, that's too fucking good.
Wait. I was showing it to Olivia. That's why.
Add the blush.
I know. 1 second.
Oh my god, that's a lot of blush.
It can go. It's a wheel, so I can go like less.
Oh my god, that is so good.
I know. It's so cute. Look at you. So cute.
Yeah, that's about the right. Yeah, that's it. That's the noise. That's the noise that describes that entire scenario.
Yeah.
Oh god. Also, you should have seen Olivia's reaction to realizing that the butt is interactable.
Wait, the butt's interactable?
Yes.
You can't grab it though.
Like when
But,
you say it's interactable,
you can bump it.
Well, no, it's just like because like I have a model that I won. I didn't pay for it, but I won it on a
No,
stream
it's
thing.
not like the slap stuff. It's just that it has physics.
Okay, that was the question because it's like I know it's like when you say it, does that mean it's like someone's gonna whack it? You're gonna hear the smack.
No, it's not that. It's like Indra's hair.
Clap thy cheeks
It's-
for me.
It's like Indra's hair. Like if someone put their hand through it, it'll move slightly. It's that. Also, I love this is so stimmy.
Lottie, it's basically it's a very particular cat girl model. Yeah. It entertained me because I didn't know what. Here's the funny part, because it's me. I just show up. It's like a friend stream, and they do like sometimes some lewdy stuff, but not all the time. And they're just fun. They're good people, and I give them shit about it all the time. I love making fun of them because it's like they're from Georgia. They've got the real like Southern peach accent, and they do the whole thing. And I'll be like, yeah, whatever, hon. You're over there like, I'm not lewd. I'm not. Yeah, fuck off. I know you're lewd. But she was doing a model giveaway, and I didn't know what it was for. I just showed up and saw there was a giveaway, and I'm like, if there's a giveaway, I'm gonna be like, yo, put my number in there, whatever, free shit, let's go. Next thing I know, I'm the proud owner of this fucking model.
That's fantastic.
I'm like, what do I do with you?
Oh, Misty.
Uh-huh.
I want to show you a combo. Look at my face. Sad Michael.
Sad Michael.
No,
all right, it is.
I can't handle
2:30 in the
that.
morning here.
Yeah.
I
I'm
have to,
getting
in theory, like, I have to be up at 7 a.m. I have to get up at 7 a.m. So I am going to.
Dude,
call
go
it
to
a night.
bed.
Speaking of
That's
7
good.
a.m., that's exactly the time where it is right now for me.
Oh my
Gang,
god.
it was so good. It was
I did
so
say
good
my
to see you all
sleep
be
was
character
messed up.
again.
Oh fuck's
Wolf,
sake.
I'm sorry we
You're
didn't
going
get
to
more
bed,
in
I'm
character
ordering you.
talk time.
I'm sorry, say it again?
Order me. You're not my
I'm sorry we
boss.
didn't get more in-character talk time together.
There are a lot of people happening with a lot of shit happening at once.
There was a lot of people happening. That's the right way to phrase it. There was a lot of people happening.
I actually physically can't. There's
Oh, all right.
not
Everybody.
enough. There's not a lack of energy for me to sleep yet.
That's why you use melatonin.
But this is why I want to show you
They won't
this.
prescribe it to me anymore.
It's what? It's over the counter.
It's over the counter, dude.
Where you are.
Oh.
Is this an America thing where something's unregulated, but like in Europe it's actually more sensible?
Yeah, I don't know why it's like that because here's the thing. It's,
Also,
it should be for everyone.
Hypnopoodle,
But no,
thank you for the
I get
22
recommended
months.
things like herbal remedies for sleeping, and it's like, this isn't working for me.
Also, Christy, I wanted you to look at this face and tell me if Indra can say no to this.
No. No. She would immediately crumple. That's literally her fucking weakness. Just even the slightest hint of crying and she's like specifically on boys. Because of just how she was raised.
Yeah, I had to explain to Amanda Canopus like what was happening, like the whole gender flip thing and everything. He's like, "Oh, this makes more sense."
Anyway, I should go. So should you. And you.
I know I should.
Good luck.
Yes, I'll try to sleep.
Yes.
But it was actually nice catching up with both of you.
Yeah! Feel free to hang out more. My DMs are always open.
I will try.
I understand. Things be how it be.
Yeah, my autism comes with a bunch of other complications, which I'm also finding out.
Usually it
I like to be
does.
antisocial. Here's the thing, I have that thing where I don't like to be touched, but it also extends socially where I don't like people around me.
You know,
Fair.
something to think about is that, is it really that, or is it you haven't found the right group of people that just don't fucking overstimulate you? Because it took me fucking forever to find like a group that actually has the vibe that I'm not only comfortable around, but want to be around actively. Because every time else,
Here's the
I was
thing.
overstimulated and not having a good time.
I'm always on the edge of overstimulation, but I'm never quite there with most people. So I can
Okay.
maintain my comfort there. It's just
So-
getting too far in. That's my problem. It's like,
You don't know how to safely leave, and you also have other factors that are already making you
Yeah.
stressed from the outset. Okay, yeah, you got to figure that out. I'm not saying that as like a get good or whatever, but it's like I had to do that. I had to like physically snip out the things that like stressed me out over the course of the 6 years. I'm way better now for it, but like, God, it was a lot to do.
yeah. I would say for people who don't know what my problem's like, the main character, Death Stranding, he is something very similar to what I have.
Christy, you're Minnesota goodbye.
Oh, I am. Hello. Hi, Carix. I see you in my chat.
Are you doing that thing again?
Yeah. I was raised in Minnesota, so I have that whole process to saying
It's-
goodbye.
By the way,
Yeah.
by the way, I found out that it's a cultural thing that exists in a lot of different cultures. Because I said that to one of my parents, and they were like, "Yeah, it's that." Completely not different phrase, but like, yeah, it's that.
It's like a
I'm
northerner thing.
But it's this.
Well, it's not a northerner thing, it's a farmer thing. Because
Oh.
in, like, sort of farmer territory, you don't get company a lot. So when you see someone, you want to give them as much of your time as possible because they're giving you their time in exchange, and you don't know when you're going to get that sort of interaction for how long.
You see, for my parents, I mean, it happens outside of farmers. In Minnesota, it's just how everyone talks to each other. And, like, in general, even when they're not
I think...
Is it like the culture bleeding out?
Well, I think it's because the culture is built from like layers and layers of history, sociology, and things of that nature. So like,
gotcha. Yeah, literal
like,
thinking.
as much as you're like,
Gets me.
as much as you're like, oh, we're not farmers. It's like you grew up in an area that taught you certain things that came from that particular thing. Culture.
Irish goodbye? Wait, no!
That also is-
I know that the Irish goodbye is you just leave.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's not?
It's
Which is the
funny,
one
though.
where you just leave?
The Irish could. It's the thing I made up. I said I'm doing I think I said Cuban or something. I'm leaving.
I've seen comedians talk about the Irish goodbye where people just immediately leave the party and they don't even tell you. Huh. Either they were lying or you
The joke of an Irish goodbye is Irish people
Irish
were too
goodbye,
drunk to say goodbye, and so they just left.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that's because we just didn't like the company.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so I
But
wasn't
when we
wrong. It was
actually-
a thing, it existed. A lot of people are corroborating right now.
Yeah, but an actual Irish goodbye in the culture is a lot like your goodbye, where you just keep talking and talking, and then, you keep talking, and it doesn't stop until like, oh fuck, that's the time, I need to go.
Speaking of, oh fuck, that's the time. I need to go. Okay, guys. I hope that I made your night as much as you have made mine. Good night, my starlings, and I'm gonna rain somebody. Look forward to tomorrow where I totally won't play Indra again. I'm glad you like her characters.
Shut up.